We're off a little bit early, a couple of minutes early. Hello, everybody. Right. Okay. Why can't I see a live chat? What is going on?
Shall I shut the door? Are you okay?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Fuck. Hold on. View on YouTube. There we go. Right then. Hello, everybody. How you doing? We know what's going on, do we? This is the questions show. We keep on asking questions. I'm going to drop the PayPal in. I don't do this now, but this is to go. We've just rescued a bunny. We've just driven all the way to Liverpool. The Wirral, in fact. If you want to help out the new bun we've just rescued, she's going to need neutering, vaccinating, and all the usual shizness, food. So thank you so much to Sid on the net and to the Carter crew who have already helped. So a big, massive thank you. Thank you, folks. There you go. If you want to help out, you can. We don't know what she's going to be called yet. So I've literally just got in the door, just 5 minutes ago. Been out all day. And I'm about to go to bed. I'm really, really tired. But I wanted to just touch upon a few things that I wanted to talk about last night, and I didn't because I was too tired. We got Hidden Underbelly in the house. We've got the developer. I don't know who you are. Are you new, or are you just a new name? Because I keep seeing you around. Hello, welcome. We got Paz. How you doing, mate? We got Hawkeye. Any regular co-hosts want to nip up? I will put the link in, but I'm not having a panel or anything. I'm too tired. I'm having a cuppa with you. We're going to just discuss a couple of things, and then I'll probably do a show tomorrow night. I'm too tired, but we'll see if anybody else comes in. Paz and Underbelly are in the house, so they're welcome up. Let's have a look at you. Blimey, I've only just got in the door. She's not even come out the carrier yet. How you doing, Jeff? You okay? Cosmic War Toad. Any ideas for names? Please feel free. She's white. So I'm just having a cuppa. 16 people here. Okay, so I had a link come in from the lovely A girl. Apparently, I'm not going to make it a Guidestone show, don't worry. But apparently, the CEO of Pfizer is already saying he's going to... Oh, fuck. It won't let me open up the what's it. Hang on. Oh, no. I can't open the link. New York Times. It says I've got to... No, I've got to subscribe. I can't open the link. Damn it. Won't let me. Apparently, the CEO has offered to pay for the rebuilding of the older Guidestones. So, isn't it annoying? Hello, Texas, mate. Snoopy started squeaking at me as soon as I walked through the door. Right, let me just see if I can find it myself, darling. Hold on. Okay. Just going to grab... it won't let me go into that. God, everything wants me to pay and stuff. 4chan are talking about it. BitChute. Let me just see whether I can play this video. Hold on. Oh, blimey. Right, I'm struggling to find anything. Hold on. Everything that I'm looking at is tweets, and maybe I can find another link. Hold on. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Okay. Apparently it was a hello, Sympathy Cliff. Hello, Three Souls Paranormal. You that video you did, man. That's just what you did was just so brave, and it must have been so difficult. Steve's dad has passed away. Hello, Sid. Last minute. Hello, Blank Page, love. I can't find it. I am struggling to find anything. But apparently, the CEO of Pfizer has vowed to rebuild the Georgia Guidestones. What are they going to be? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, darling. How are you, sweetheart? Can't find anything, love. Fuckers, aren't they, eh? Hello, darling. How you doing, sweetheart? Lisa Lake in the house watching your video. Only the Almighty can create a new timeline. I hope so. But there was just a few things I've noticed. Hello, Ben. How you doing, mate? The thing is, right, okay, I just don't know how you did it, mate. I think that Steve tried to contact his dad. His dad's just passed away and he does paranormal investigations and so on. And he tried to contact him. Sympathy Cliff in the house. It was so emotional. I just don't know how you did that. We've got Paz. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Ban.
You're here. Hello.
Wonderful.
Hey.
Wonderful, I said.
Good to hear. Hello, John. I've just literally got in. I just grabbed a cuppa.
I saw you went to Liverpool, didn't
you? We've been to rescue another bunny today, so I haven't really had time to do anything yet. Are you doing? Sorry, Ben, John, Paz. How has your weekend been so far? Well, there's not much left now, is there?
The weekend has been wonderful. We had like sorry, hang on. Yeah, my weekend's been wonderful. Weather's been fantastic. Went to a fair yesterday. Got to grips with a garden today. We had to take the cockerel away. Well, Mrs. 49 took it to like a rescue farm thing.
Why? Another cockerel? I thought you shot your cock in the head.
No, another one. This one's we thought it was a female, but it started bloody crowing at bloody 3 o'clock this morning. Can you believe it?
Oh, well, they shouldn't shoot this one.
No. This one went to outside of town. So
he dumped it on the edge of town and then ran away. Hello,
yeah,
Alan.
that's it.
Yeah, I know someone who did that with someone else's cat. He drove 50 miles out and dumped it. The neighbour's cat, because he was sick of it digging up his back garden.
Oh fuck no! I didn't. Well, we didn't. Mrs. 49. She didn't dump it. She's a sort of like a rescue farm.
Yeah, that old chestnut. We believe her.
Yeah, so that's. I was
How
up
are the chickens though? Apart from the rooster being a bit cocky.
Yeah, they're fine. Absolutely fine. They're no problem whatsoever. They're lovely little pets. But I was stood there this morning. It was daylight at 3:30. Every time this thing was cock-a-doodle doing, I was chucking oats at it to eat, and it was just fucking horrible.
Trying to shut it up. Yeah, I noticed you on Telegram at because I was up at the crack of dawn as well. And
Yeah.
I slept at all. So.
Fucking thing.
Yeah, I know. I hope it pours down. Apparently, according to Al, the week's going to get hotter, and by my birthday on Sunday, it's going to be 40 degrees.
Yeah, 40, 43.
What?
Crazy, isn't it?
They're going to blame it on the global warming, but you do. Hello, Rachel. You do realise that they've been spraying the skies, and they've done this.
Yeah.
They've done this. Oh, hang on a minute. Al's just sent me a photo of the new bunny. Ah, she's so cute. Right, okay. So, hello, everybody coming in. Have you noticed there's been lots of weird things happening in the last since CERN turned on? This is what I wanted to get people's views about.
Who's Fern?
CERN.
CERN. Oh, yeah. You got the assassination of the Japanese Prime Minister. You got Boris Johnson resigning.
Have you heard about Sri Lanka?
Yeah, they've had enough of their government, haven't they? They just burnt everything down and chucked him away. Yeah. Good for them.
And apparently, I was doing some research into the Sri Lanka's debacle, and that basically they made an agreement with China, and China gave them like 90% of the money into the economy, and in return, China took control for 99 years of one of their ports, one of Sri Lanka's ports, and
Right.
they leased it for 99 years. And because they haven't been making their payments, now the Chinese have now owned the port. They own the port and other ports, and China have literally taken over Sri Lanka.
China is a threat, big time.
Yeah,
I mean, you had MI6 and you had the FBI. I think it was the CIA doing a joint press conference saying, "Listen, these people are fucking everywhere. They've got spies everywhere, fingers in every pie, and they're dangerous, and they really are." It was never Russia; it was China. That's the real problem here.
again, I'm still not even. I think the West are more dangerous than China right now, and that's just, you got Bill Gates, haven't you?
Oh, of
Who,
course, yeah,
and
yeah,
and I'm going to be doing a series. I was talking to Al earlier about this. I'm going to be doing a Down the Rabbit Hole series. Might start tomorrow night. Hello, other side. How you doing, mate? Good to see
yeah.
you. Yeah, mind the gap. I've been filming some very, very insane trailing. Oh my god, I've never seen nothing like it. But anyway, um, this China, what they're saying, everything's China. The WEF, the World Economic Forum. I've been doing a lot of research over the last few days,
Right.
and I'm going to be doing a series called a Down the Rabbit Hole series on these organisations. A lot of them are charities or whatever, foundations.
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with them, and then I'm going to do the Fabian Society, which is Kia Cars is a member. You know, the IKEA dude, IKEA Starmer, him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's who they want in. They want him in. He's the ultimate perfect. He is the Trudeau of the UK and the Macron. He's the Fabian Society, and I'm going to be doing one on them and some of the other foundations, organisations, and then we can look into all the think tanks, and then we can put everything together then, and then we can start to work out who's in charge. Because I know people go, oh, Bill Gates in this, but let's have a look at some actual research instead of just saying, oh, I've heard this and I've heard that. And I know people are going to go, oh, we already know this, but let's actually have a look at it and actually put evidence out there in front of people's faces and say, look, this
Yeah.
is not a conspiracy. There is the proof, because these unelected think tanks and these foundations and the WEF and so on, the World Economic Forum, they are making policy for Western governments, and they are not. They haven't been voted in. They're not democratic, and I was shocked at some of the people that sat on the World Economic Forum board. The old Trump press conference bird I think it was to the UN. She's on there.
Really?
Yeah, anyone that thinks that Trump is a goodie is not. He's
He
part
is.
of it
He
all.
is goody.
He isn't a goodie.
He is. You're wrong.
Where is he then?
You're full of hate, Penny.
I'm full of hate because
You're,
that's the classic left. I don't agree with you. You're full of hate.
you're full of hate and bigotry.
Yes,
You know, Rishi Sunak had a leadership website made for him months ago.
I heard something about this, but I don't know if it's true. Really, is that
Yeah,
true?
it's all over Twitter.
And
I
that's
reckon
why he
he's the
resigned.
next one in.
You what?
He's the next prime minister. I'm telling you now.
I'm worried about that. What's his face? They pushed him straight into Chancellor
Yeah,
2 days earlier. That other dude, that he was the first ever vaccine minister, and then he went. I can't even say his name. Then he went to Education Secretary. They just stick him in anywhere.
nobody heard of him.
Yeah, he's supposed to be an Iraqi refugee, and a rags to riches, and it's come out that he's actually related to the royalty.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Yeah.
It's all bullshit. It's all Billy bullshit. So
Absolutely.
I don't think we're going to get a white prime minister next. You know, Rishi Sunak I think he's a Hindu. I know he's Indian. He's not a Muslim. I don't know whether you're
No,
aware of this.
he's not a Muslim. He's a Hindu. Yeah.
A lot of people believe that he's and pretty useless petal. She's also Hindu or
Yeah.
Sikh. She's Indian. But Savid Javid he's married to a Catholic lady, and I think he's a non-practicing Muslim. But at the end of the
No,
day,
Sajid David is like a sect. It's not a well-known sect. It's not Hindu, Sikh, or Muslim. It's something else that not many people have heard of. I
no, he
got
was Muslim.
no. Sajid David isn't a Muslim.
Well, he's not. He's an atheist, but he's from a Muslim background. His mom and
No,
dad
they're
came
not. They're
over
not
from
Islam. They're not
Pakistan.
Muslim. His family aren't Muslim.
Say that again.
His family are not Muslim.
Are you sure? Because I've researched Savid Javid quite a
I'm
lot. And
positive. I got pulled up on it one of my videos a few years ago.
who told you this?
Looked him
Did they
up.
give you any evidence of anything what they were
Yeah,
saying?
he is actually. He's not Muslim or Hindu or Sikh. I think it's a long name. I think it starts with a H. I could be long or a T.
Well,
You have to look it up, but he's definitely not Islamic background.
when I was reading up, I actually watched an interview with him. And hello, TG, how you doing, mate? Aricod, how you doing? RES Illusion, hello, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I've just been. I watched an interview with him, and he even said in there that he has a Muslim heritage. His mum and dad are from Pakistan. They came. His dad was a bus driver. He grew up in a working class background. He's a second generation Pakistani immigrant, and he doesn't. Hello, David Bruce, and he doesn't really practice Islam anymore. And he's married to a Catholic lady. And I watched an interview with him. Yeah, here it is. Here, what religion is Savid Javid? It says here. He was brought up to believe in God by Pakistani parents in Lancashire and then Bristol. And it says here he acknowledges his Muslim heritage but says he practices no religion. So I told you, I don't know.
What are you reading there?
This was an interview he did in the 28th of June 2021. He went on BBC. He was in. It's all over the place in all the newspapers. He's from Muslim background. I don't know what this person's on about, but I've researched him a lot before the plague. Actually, I was looking into him. Hello,
I,
Game Pet.
I'm on my phone here, so I can't really come off here. Can someone look into it?
I'm looking into it right now.
There's nothing Islamic about it.
Even here in March 2019, what is the point of Muslim politicians if they don't represent their communities? He is a Muslim. He's just not a practicing Muslim. Tiger Boy, welcome. Honestly. I can put some links in the chat for you.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm doing it now. Right, there's one. Hello, Mr. Underbelly. How you doing, mate? I wonder if Lucy's here. Can she answer? I want to know whether Lucy's back pass. She's disappeared. Can you call her for me, please?
No, I don't do that stuff.
I know, but she's. Yeah, look, Savage Javid. When was this? Another one here. The 14th of June 2019. So this was when I was looking into him. This was before all the plague. I'm very into politics. I've been following politics since 1996-ish. And it says here, son of a Pakistani Muslim immigrant and currently the British Home Secretary. There you go.
Yeah, Pakistani. It doesn't say Muslim.
Yeah, son of a Pakistani Muslim immigrant.
Well, that's changed then.
So if that's changed, they've changed it because I was reading. I want to know where this person who told you this has got this from.
I made a video on him years ago on my other channel, and I said, Islam, Muslim, all that bollocks, and I got called out on it. So I looked it up, and it's actually a like a little known sect which is nothing to do with Islam, no Hindu, no Sikhism.
Well, he isn't. I don't know what that was, but I can just tell you now that he's Muslim. Hello, iBogey. So I don't know. Can you find the link? Did someone send you a link or something to some?
No, I looked it up. I looked him up. I then made oh fuck! I made a comment underneath that video and I pinned it,
Yeah.
correcting myself. But definitely, if it is Muslim now, that's been changed. But this was like 2 years ago, so
Well, that's when I was researching him in 2019. So what,
yeah,
3 years ago,
let's
and it was
agree on
Muslim
that
then.
one. I'll look it up after I come off my phone later.
It's a Mandela. It's a Mandela Paz.
Do you reckon?
It could well be. Yeah, he's a non-practicing Muslim. That's all I know. He's from a Muslim background, and his dad was a bus driver. Okay, I'm just looking here. He confirmed sermon at prayer breakfast. What's this here? Premier Christian. He's married to a Catholic lady, and he
Right.
said he's of no religion, though he does have an Islamic bring. He's been brought up Muslim by his family. Yeah, 13th of May 2018, Times of Israel. He was one of 5 Muslim MPs targeted as part of a racist Punish a Muslim campaign. Married to a Christian, Javid is not a practicing Muslim. Yeah, I've got another article. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. So
I can't on my phone.
that's a Mandela.
If I put that I'll come off here.
There's nothing about that Mind the Gap. I don't know. It's really weird. Crazy Diamond's in the house. Good to see you. Crazy Diamond's another Brummy, Sid. It's another Brummie. Right, TG30 and Tiger Boy, welcome. How you doing? Tiger Boy, I thought, aren't you somebody else? Yeah. What's his face? Doris is a Turkish Muslim as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And the thing is, the woke left, they like to say, hello, free speech advocate, they like to say that the Conservatives are racist. Have you ever seen a more diverse cabinet
Exactly.
as what we've got right now?
And also the Tories, they've had 2 female prime ministers. How many female prime ministers have the Labour had?
Exactly. Well, Tony Blair's a bit suspect. He's a very bizarre thing, but yeah. So going back just briefly to this Sri Lanka malarkey, I've been looking into this morning, and apparently they really come down hard on their people. And
Yeah.
the people they're trying to push this narrative now that they're just annoyed about the China thing and the fact that they owe money to China and that is a major problem. But the people have overthrown them because they are sick to death of all these plague restrictions and so
Yeah.
on.
Inflation as well, and the cost of everything going up. So they've had
Yeah,
enough.
they've had enough. And have you heard about what's going on in Holland as well?
Yeah, but the farmers are fucked off with the police. They're towing police vehicles away, and it'll happen here soon. I hope it does. I really do.
Will you join in if it does?
Yes, I will. And you'd never heard me say this a couple of years ago, but
Yeah.
now I will. The only thing that will stop this change is revolution.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think that we all have to.
Yeah,
It's now or never.
they're not listening.
No, they're not.
They're doing nothing.
They're doing nothing, and this is why when I look into what I've been like talking about, it's a complete. Hello, Chilster. It is a complete globalist taking over.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it really, really, really is. Pakistan's next government to fail, they have nukes. Yeah, but all I can say is that now I know that Lisa Lake said earlier only God can change the timeline. The way that I see it now is God doesn't get involved in stuff. God gave us free will. And if God could stop stuff and get involved in stuff, hello Tony G, how you doing, mate? He would have done that a long time ago. God is letting things play out for whatever reason. And I am starting to think that when they turn CERN back on in April, not July, it got turned on the 28th of April for the first time. And the third roll went off on the 5th of July. We've had all these things happening. We've had the Guidestones gone. We've had Doris gone. We've had the Japanese Prime Minister, who I'm told was actually part of the Bilderberg stuff. I don't know if it's true. Then we've had the abortion laws overruled as well. This is all in the spate of like 10 days, you know?
Yeah, all together.
Yeah, and it's like we're not going a day. And then you got the Holland stuff as well with the farmers.
Yeah, there's something always going on now.
Yeah, and have you noticed how it's always positive from our side?
What do you mean?
Well, Doris going is positive.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
The
yeah,
abortion law overturning, in my opinion, is positive.
yeah,
Everyone's entitled to their own view. I believe that life is life, and unless there's forced, like there's rape or
yeah.
there's a major problem with the baby and it's going to affect his or her quality of life, that's different. And then,
The
but
only thing they've done over there is it used to be a constitutional right to have an abortion. It's not anymore, but you can still get abortions over there.
apparently it's illegal now.
Not in all states. I mean, some states have taken it further, making it illegal. But all the that Roe versus Wade law said was when they won, was it back in the
In the 70s, wasn't it?
70s, 50 years ago? It became a constitutional right, and women were using it as contraception, etc.
Yeah, they were, but yeah, most states now, not all, but most, and they're all starting. Most of the others are going to start to, you know,
Yeah,
follow only. Yeah, they are, but more than others
yeah,
starting to overturn.
yeah.
So,
Oh, there's a little 10-year-old girl who's been raped, and she's
right,
pregnant, and she can't get an abortion everywhere. I
where's
think that's
this
disgusting.
in America?
Yeah, she was
Oh,
in. I think her dad raped her or something. He was like,
when was this recent? Like,
yeah, it's just a couple of days ago,
you
and
this sounds like bullshit propaganda to me. To
no,
make
it's not. It's true. It's true. She's 10. She was raped by her dad or stepdad, and they were like proper hillbilly type religious nuts, and
oh
she
yeah,
couldn't get an abortion in her state.
but you've got to look out for stuff like this. This is what they do. They put it on the mainstream media. Hello, Ted. If they're pumping that out in the mainstream media, that is something that they do to make you think, oh yeah, maybe this, I'm just a bit suspicious of that sort of stuff, because they do use state actors to pump out this shit to make people think, because they want to now make people think that abortion's right, and they will go on this massive propaganda thing
Yeah.
to make the hearts and minds of people go pro. How you doing, Ted? How you doing, Smashy Mashy?
So you reckon I should be red pilling myself a bit more on this issue then?
I think you need to have a bit of open mind that they do lie.
I know they do lie.
Yeah. So when you see a story like that, just think, yeah, just think to yourself, well, if it's true, that's a shame. But you'll find that now there'll be a lot more propaganda going on, and
Yeah.
that is what
Yeah,
I.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
So it could be true. But the thing is, what my first thought was when you said that, what about the morning after pill? You can have that up to 72 hours. Is that illegal? Because
I've no
surely,
idea. No idea. Abortion isn't something I've really looked into.
but that girl who's 10, if she was raped by her dad, she could take the morning after pill. The thing is, to me, that's too convenient. That this has happened and now it's a 10-year-old needs an abortion and can't have one, Hello, Craig. Just lurking tonight. Ah.
Yeah. Sort of thing to happen over there because they've got hillbillies over there and they fuck each other left, right, and centre. They
Well,
fuck their own.
isn't that the same as South Wales?
It is, yeah. It's worse in South Wales.
It fucking is as well.
Why they speak like that.
Can you do the South Wales impersonation that you do?
Oh, fucking hell. All right, but how are you? Tidy. Whose jacket's... No, hang on. Whose coat is that jacket? And there it was, gone. I've got a few South Walian mates still in contact with from my army days, but fuck me. I mean, how can a country so small have such a extreme accent down south, and yet people like me, North Walians, were quite normal. We don't. I mean, Jesus. I dated a bird in Brecon, right? Her name was Cherie. It's Cherie, but she couldn't say it. She said Cherie, right? And we were sat on her sofa. I said, "Oh, come here, give us a cooch." I said, "Beg your pardon, what's a cooch then?" I was a hug, isn't it? I said, "Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm not from around." And she was quite obsessed with me. She said, we had a row. I was trying to dump her. I was in the army, right? And we were on the phone. I was doing my driving course up in Hull. No, Beverley. I was in Beverley.
Yeah.
I was up there and I was trying to dump her because I was trying to shag other people. And I said, "Right, fuck it, you're dumped. I'm shagging someone else." And she goes, "I fucking hate you, Dylan Parry." I said, "Right, it's over then." And she goes, "But I love you." Oh, poor girl. She was nice. She was just a bit clingy for me at the time. And I wanted to out all over the place. You know what it's like.
Oh my God, I'm dying here.
Yeah, but I don't understand how the South Walians have such an extreme accent.
Yes, the South Wales. The sheep shagger.
Oh, there was a guy in basic training, started to go on, but his name was Barnett. And it was a short, scrawny fucker, but he shouted, he didn't speak quietly. And I think I ran after him with a coat hanger. I was going to fucking strangle him with this wire coat hanger. Because he spat on me and he was talking to me. I was in a bad mood anyway.
What?
And he was talking, like, "All right, Paz. Yeah, Paz. You never share your fucking iron, do you, Paz?" Fuck off, you bastard. I was fucking chasing him with this wire coat hanger. Paz, fucking let off, hello. Or if they wanted to borrow money, right? Some guy came up to me, he was a South Walian, and he goes, "Oh, Paz, can I borrow a bluey off you?" I said, "You fucking what? Can I borrow a bluey?" I said, "What, underpants? What are you talking about?" No, a fiver. Oh, here we go. There you go, a fiver. He got him a blue. And the next thing you know, and a tenner's a brownie.
Really? I've never heard any of this.
I are fucking. These people live in the same country as me. Literally 50 miles down the fucking hill. And they have all this terminology and this accent that's so fucking extreme. It's bonkers.
You ever watched Fireman Sam? That it's really bad in there. Hello, Subdue Light. It's been a while.
Yeah. What's his name? Fireman Sam. Was it a South Walian who invented that?
I don't know, but I know that Fireman Sam. It's really, really, really bad. Really.
Oh no, man! You naughty boy! Oh, man. Fuck! You didn't talk like that. Fuck's sake!
Yeah. Well, you know what happened to me, Murphy Tidville. It was very traumatic. Hello, Trump said. Hello, Danny. Hello, everyone that's coming in. Subdue Light. Can't stand an iron hogger. What is an iron hogger?
An iron hogger. Is that a South Walian thing?
I don't know. I have no idea. Hello, Mike Smith. How you doing? Tony G says, "What's a 20? Does that have a special name?"
I don't know. It goes by colours. I mean, a bluey's a fiver. Paz, can I borrow a brownie? what would the fuck I do, right? If I got an actual brownie, like a little cake, like that. A brownie's a tenner. So what's 20? Is that purple? Is 20 quid purple?
I have. Have we got any South Walians in the house tonight?
I got a fucking clue. I really don't. And I did the Mumbles Mile years ago when it was the Mumbles Mile. And, being a North Walian, who doesn't really. Fucking hell, it's just. I might as well be on another fucking planet.
Yeah,
These people talking to me. I understand a fucking word they were saying.
I don't
Not a
think we
word.
I
Plus, I
don't
was.
think we have any in this channel. In this, I think we've got one, but I don't think she's around lately. So we can't offend her. But there's a video that someone sent me actually. I'll probably won't show it on this channel because this is more of a conspiracy channel. But this guy goes to visit a South Wales town and is I forgot what the channel's called, but it's really funny. And he goes and has a curry there. Hello, Kate, love. Right, Kate's here. So, hello, Shiznies. How you doing, mate? Paz is just doing his. I don't know if you caught it, love. His impression of South Wales. Can you do it again for Kate? Because Kate's just coming. Not English Kate. This is KT Kate. There's two Kate.
Oh, what? Where
Can you
was
tell
I?
Katie off? Can you
I
tell
was
her
in,
off
I was in
in South?
Swansea. I was in Swansea, and this bird comes up to me and he goes, "All right, sex, how are you?" I said, "Beg your fucking pardon." All right, sex, how are you? Mine's a Bacardi and Coke. I said, "How is it now?" You know.
Oh my god. That's why it's called the mumble smile, because no one can understand them.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the
yeah.
mumble smile is. I ain't got a fucking clue.
I don't get it. I mean, the country is so small, like Wales, and yet 50 miles down the road, they have this fucking hell, this bizarre accent. I don't know where the fuck it comes from, but it's bonkers.
It is bonkers. I'm sure they're all inbred, to be honest with you, because they all seem to look. When I went there, we used to go every Saturday, and they all look the fucking same. I've noticed, and
Oh, they have a proper intense hatred of the English down there.
they fucking hate me. Yeah, I'd want to kick the shit at me. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he actually. She's how you doing, mate? Yeah, I was having a wee in Asda in Merthyr Tydfil, and
Yeah, yeah.
I was you know, as you do, and I really don't like public toilets. And some bird came in next door, and I don't know. Well, I'm presuming it was a bird. And she was sat there, and you could hear her like having a poo, and I was like, "Fuck
Oh,
out!" And she was there like
oh,
that. And then she literally, I was sat there and I was scared to move right because I thought, fucking hell. And then all of a sudden she wiped her bum and then she kicked the toilet paper under the cubicle at me. And
oh,
this piece of toilet roll just rolled under at me and there was all poo on it. And I just
oh,
froze. I didn't know what to do. I felt like kicking it back, but I didn't want to touch it. And she got out, or he, whatever it was. It came out the cubicle and went straight out. Didn't wash its hands or nothing. I was
oh,
frozen
fuck.
for about 20 minutes. I was scared to move. I thought, fucking hell. I got back in the van. I was with my ex-husband at the time he was delivering. I says, get me the fuck out of South Wales. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I never went back. It was very bizarre.
Oh,
Very
I don't
bizarre.
blame you. I don't blame you. I'll never go to Wales again,
Mm.
ever.
I like North Wales. Did you just hear
Uh,
Lucy?
uh, Say again.
I just heard something. Lucy, is that you, love? Lucy. I think Rachel heard it. It is Agnes, Lucy, Dark One. Is there anybody there? Yeah, really, really strange. There's some very bizarre people. Yeah, yeah, very, very bizarre. Very strange. Um, I definitely heard something.
All
Um,
right.
Right. Anybody else hear that? I'm working in South Wales on Tuesday. Poor Ted. Yeah, they really fucking hate us English, don't they? Paz.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that either. I really don't.
Yeah. The thing is, though, Shizzle, Swizzle, there's different. There's North and South Wales. Now, Paz is from North Wales. And I'm guessing your friend is from South. But they really, really. It's funny you said that. There's actually one South Wales person who can't fucking stand me, and I don't know why. So, there you go. But yeah, I've got a lovely friend in South Wales. Lovely, lovely friend. So,
All right.
was that you? Did you just
Yeah,
hear?
that was me.
Oh, okay. They have got chip on the shoulders, yeah. Apart from this one, but she's married to an English guy, so that could explain it. Sophie's definitely dislike the English. Yeah, they really do. I was down Cardiff and I got on great. Well, there you go. I remember when we went to Cardiff and there was Cardiff was playing. Cardiff sit. I, I keep hearing something, doesn't it?
What are you hearing?
Like a voice or something. I don't know. Does anybody else hear that? My fan's going as well. Yeah, something's trying to come through. Hello, is anybody there? Do you want to enter me, Lucy, love? Are you back? Yeah, Aracod heard it. No, says Ellen. Hello, Gary. It's me, I'm backstage. No, you're not. Gary, I was waiting for you the other day. You disappeared. Anyway, Paz, so would you be interested in my Down the Rabbit Hole shows where we're looking into different...
Yeah, why not?
Because I think it would be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to ask you, you and Underbelly something, if you want to co-host an interview with me
With
in
who?
August.
Who are we
Sorry?
Who are we interviewing?
Okay, so this dude messaged me the other day. He sent me an email, actually. I have put it in the group.
All right.
Thank you again, Sid, for helping out with the bunny. Let me just read you this email. Hold on.
This dude emailed me. Fucking hell, shit.
Yeah, but Al told me not to. He said it sounds a bit nuts, but I put it out in the group. Okay, so this guy, his name's Vic. He said, I am a new fan of your content on your channel. My favourite so far is when you interview the Martian. So remember when we interviewed the reptilian? Do you remember that? I'm reaching out to you with the hope that you might be interested in discussing on your show the experiences of a man called Emmanuel Schwedenborg, a mystic, a mystic who interacted with extraterrestrial life from a number of different planets.
Oh,
Have you heard about this guy?
no, I haven't.
No.
Al's right.
Yeah, but it could be fun though. I think this is what, apparently he knows that, he's watched my channel, so he knows that we take the piss, and he's still down for it.
All right.
How it describes what they look like, how their societies are structured, and their religious beliefs, and more. It seems likely to me that your audience would be keen on hearing about Emmanuel Schwedenborg because he has a unique perspective to offer. This guy lived in the 1700s, he's dead now. Hello, Terry. And it said this would be an awesome opportunity to invite a new interest group to learn more. So they do sound a bit culty. So we've got to be careful here. He doesn't try and brainwash everybody.
Well, I used to know someone who was into interdimensional alien beings, and they conversed with this person when this person went into a trance. Can't say more really, but
Why?
it's not something I really want to talk about. But there's it's out there. These things. I'm not saying they exist, etc. I've said too much. I shouldn't say anything.
Would this person be listening? Hello, John.
Who knows? I don't want them thinking I'm mocking them. Let's move on.
Okay. Okay. Hello, John. Welcome. Apparently, Gary's got a story for us. You know Gary Morley, who had the
yeah.
in his back garden. Do you remember?
He's in his back garden.
Do you remember it? He came and told this story about a UFO landing in his back garden, and
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember. He was
And he
with.
followed him to bed. I keep hearing. Can you not hear this noise? I, I keep on hearing something. Anyway, Gary, I stayed for you the other day, mate, and you didn't come back. And the thing is, Gary got a bit upset with me, Paz, because he wanted to come on, and I kept saying to him, I'm not taking up guests tonight. I just want to do a quickie.
All
And
right.
he got really upset, hello, Ian. And I put the link in so someone could just put a private chat link. And he got upset and he kept trying to come on. And I said, look, I'm just, I wasn't being horrible, Gary. I just didn't want to take a guest up at that time. And I says, right, you can come on at the end. And he went off in a mood and upset him.
Oh no.
Gary, are you okay? You can come up in a minute. How's that? Agnes. Oh, okay, that's good then, Gary. Agnes, are you there, darling? They said they heard grunting, Paz.
What?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
Apparently they heard grunting.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, my avatar wasn't doing that thing, this which is doing now when I'm speaking, was it?
No, it wasn't, no.
There we go. I'm absolved.
Yeah, you're better off leaving your avatar on, I think.
Yeah. You hear that, underbelly? I'm absolved. So let's see your fucking jokes.
So just before we go on to Gary, because we were talking about this is supposed I was going to do it about CERN, but obviously it's just going to be an anything show. I found this today or yesterday, 10 years on from the God particle, because they found the God particle, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
It took 4 decades to find. We may have found a fifth force of nature. So they've switched on CERN, and apparently they've already found something. So I still think all this is linked to what's going on now. I'm sorry, but I just do. But I'm not going to read it all, but it says, beneath the Alps, there's an elevator that leads deep underground. It used to be a joke. It led to hell. That is not a joke. There is an inferno at the end, after all, but it's a fireball on different scale. So it talks about CERN. And then it says here, the collider has just been switched on, more powerful after a 3-year upgrade. And scientists expect this run will confirm whether recent anomalies in their data are a fluke or a sign of something else. This is what I think is happening now, right? So they're saying recent anomalies. So they've noticed stuff as well changing, look, see? In their data are a fluke or a sign of something else, a fifth force of the universe, no less.
What are the 4 forces then?
I don't know. Someone help us out. Any Jedi Knights in the chat?
Jedi Knights.
Has there been an explanation? No, I want to look into that as well, John. I think, I really do believe folded newspaper. Could you read it? What, this? I'll put the link in game. Paz is in bed, look. I'm in bed, Paz, but I'm on my blow-up bed. Hello, David Banner. How you doing? Anunnaki.
Oh no, I'm stripping naked tonight. I can't deal with this heat. I can't deal with it.
I don't think you're naked. Oh,
No, I'm
shit.
not naked.
Deleted
But
something.
I will be when I go to sleep. I'll be buck naked.
I've just deleted Jeff's message. That was an accident. Sorry, I was trying to give Anunnaki a wrench. Hello, Dino. Dino. Right, okay. Gary, are you free tonight, mate? So you can tell us this story. 4:20. I haven't blocked Jeff, have I? Jeff, can you say something? I'm going to put the link in. Underbelly, come and do 4:20 with us. With you, because I don't.
Funny. Oh, is that drug thing?
Yeah, it's the weed.
Oh, okay.
There's the link. Sorry, Jeff. Has Jeff still got his wrench? I was trying to press a button. Paz is in bed. Is naked apparently.
Not in bed. I've got my t-shirt on. Look.
Yeah, but what have you got on down below is the question.
Trousers.
Okay, we'll let you off. 70 days, Wednesday at last. I don't understand that. Have you got any paranormal activity, Paz?
Yes, I have.
Oh, really? Do
The other
tell.
half, the other half went to the toilet the other night,
Oh, right.
and
That's
she could have
paranormal.
sworn. She could have sworn there was a pig looking at her through the window
Fuck off. A pig?
with red eyes. Yeah.
Are you playing me up?
No.
A pig was looking at her through the window.
Yeah, with red eyes.
Wow. Well, why a pig, though?
I don't know. She said she was very, very tired. So we put it down to, ew. So we put it down to that, her being tired.
Is your bathroom window frosted?
It is.
So how come she could see it was a pig? Wouldn't you just see the red eyes?
I know the window was open a bit because it's
Oh,
on it. So it was open as far as the latch. And she was, because she likes to pee standing up. And then she was looking out the window. Uh, she she was looking out the window, and she just saw this pig out the window through the crack of the door of the window, and it had red glowing eyes, and it flew off.
it flew.
Yeah, it flew off.
Are you taking the piss again?
No, I'm not. Why'd you keep? Listen, Penny. You keep having me
Flying
on
pigs.
tell you stuff, and then you insult me.
You've just told me that Miss 49 seen a flying pig.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Are you playing me up? I don't insult you. Earth, air, fire, and what is that got a meaning to it? The pig.
I've no idea. She was very, very tired. It could have been the cat. I don't know. But she says it was
A big pig or a little pig?
a pig man.
Oh fuck! Wow, James Jameson. Hello, how you doing? So we've had no other. My pleasure, mate. Have we had no more paranormal activity at all? No.
Nothing. It's been, or excuse the pun, it's been dead.
It's been dead. I've not had that much. Lucy, I want Lucy to come through, or Agnes, or whatever her name is. Lucy, are you? Lucy, do you?
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing?
Do you know when you can blow down your top? Not that you'd know, but when you grow a beard, you can't blow down your top. It goes into your beard. I can't blow up my nose anymore. My moustache catches it. It's just ridiculous.
I don't blow down my top anyway. I'm blowing down my top and nothing's happening. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I can't because my beard catches it.
You need to have it trimmed then. Did you not get a bit hot?
Well, what I used to do in prison service, I didn't have a tash. I had Wolverines all the way down to here. Women loved them.
You had what? What are them curly things?
No, Wolverines. Only had the
Oh
side way
really?
down, all the way down to my chin here. Yeah,
Oh wow. Them sideboard things.
lamb. Yeah,
Maybe it was a chimera.
chimera.
Yeah, one of them. I was sorry. So we're going to put this in for Gary. Yes, of course, Mr. Underbelly. So we was going to talk about the change in timeline on CERN, but as usual, nothing stays normal on this channel. We always end up talking about something random. I was going to talk about something else and I forgot. Oh yeah, so apparently the CEO of Pfizer has vowed to rebuild the Georgia Guidestones. Do you know about this?
Yeah. Guy's a tosser.
He is. Underbelly, I've just seen your message, but I've put it in the chat. Yeah. So was this the plan all along?
Who knows?
Hello, Smurfer girl, love you. Okay, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry. Maybe it'll be resurrected or rebuilt with more rules on them. Hello, mate. You all right?
Hello, brother.
Hello, Mr. Underbelly. You okay?
Yeah.
Subdue light. There you go.
Sorry, I missed the link the other day.
That's all right, mate.
I was kind of I
Really.
saw you. I'm going to say something that's very cheeky, but I was still at the end of the other show.
That's all right,
And,
mate.
and I saw you live, and I just wanted to say hello, and then I went
Gary,
back to
you
the
need
other
to
show.
mute, mate.
Still at the end of the other show.
I've muted you, Gary. You need to mute. You need to close your YouTube tab down.
But I do know about the pig. You know, I wasn't joking.
There is really a ghost pig.
It's a symbolic thing that is being. God, I don't want to say too much. If you want what I tend to know about this, I'll tell you. But it's not good, and I'll tell you that. So if you don't want to know about it, it's a little known theory.
It's Paz's that's his
That's
wife.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
Me.
Yeah, that's why I was going to ask Paz.
If it's bad, I don't want to know. I'll just leave it. She was very, 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 very tired.
It could be that.
I agree, Swizzle. I agree. My pleasure, love. I agree. Time is man-made. Sorry.
I was just going to say, we'll just leave it at that. And if it happens again, yeah. And then if you want to know what my take on it is,
Okay.
I can't say, look, this is definite, because who knows what is definite until you catch the son of a bitch and question it.
No, we want to know. Aracod wants to know. AI, can I have another cup of tea, please? Oh, Gary's gone because I muted him.
Gary's gone. I wanted to hear his story.
Well, he needed to. I'm hoping that he comes back. Gary, come back, but you need to close your YouTube thing. Hopefully, he did it by mistake. Underbelly. I was going to say something. I've forgotten again. Useless is back. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about before we. Hello, Johnny Knockpal. Before Gary, close your YouTube tab.
Hi.
Hello, Gary. Gary. Before we go into Gary's story, there's just a couple of things I wanted to mention. So, yeah, all you have to do, Gary, is close your YouTube tab and just use StreamYard.
Yeah, got it. Sorry.
Okay, awesome. Before we continue, I don't know whether you guys are aware, but you know the time capsule underneath the Georgia Guidestones? A rumour came out on the night of the smashing up that people had taken the capsule, the time capsule, and opened it up, and what was in there, the next thing you know, first thing in the morning the next day, they put a picture out of them digging a hole down, and it was so staged. They dug a 6 foot down, and then they went, look, there's nothing there. There's no time capsule. It was all a load of bullshit. And it just felt very staged. So they're now saying that there was no time capsule. And those Georgia Guidestones were supposed to withhold the apocalypse. They just fell over when they knocked them. And why? Something very strange is going on here.
So what was in these time capsule then?
No one knows, but there was rumours going that it had been opened, and then the next thing you know, they said it was never there. It's something really bizarre going on here, because usually
I know what
sorry,
was in the capsule. I know what was in.
what, a pig with red eyes?
Sorry, I do know. Sorry.
What was in
It
there?
was Glenn Maxwell's black book that was in a time
There
capsule.
you go.
That's why it's disappeared.
There you go. Hunter Python's laptop. Yeah,
I wish I thought of that. Good one.
that is a good one, Dino. It's a very good one. So the thing is anybody else a little bit suspicious that they're supposed to withstand the apocalypse, and then they just not the other three, they just literally touched it, just knocked it with an excavator with a Grim Reaper on top of it. It looked like, anyway, and they just fell over. Now, there's something going on here. I don't know, but I'm hoping that CERN has changed something. I'm with you, Swizzle. Time is clearly a man-made construct. Clearly, we don't need time. Our senses tell us. Oscar's at the back door at 5 a.m. every morning, wanting to go out because the sun's come up. So I do agree with you, Swizz, if you're still here. But there's something you can't deny that CERN got switched on, and all these things are happening. All these positive things are happening. And is this because we're winning?
I don't think it's going to be apparent for at least a few months.
Yeah, but I was just thinking that, like when you said like Boris Johnson, don't you think the writing was on the wall from Partygate?
No, he wasn't going to go from that.
I said he should go, and I know a lot of people were behind me, and I'm glad his parliament did the same thing and started listening to us people.
The thing is, he didn't go because of Partygate. He was not Boris Johnson.
But it was on top of it. It was all on top of it. It's like once on Pincher by Name, Pincher by Nature came out, they were like, "Look, mate, enough's enough."
He only went because it came out that he employed this dude who had previous allegations of sexual abuse against him,
and he denied knowing any knowledge of it.
Yeah.
But then it came out that he did know about it,
and he said he forgot. I forgot. And
Yeah.
I forgot, and I apologise. That was the final nail. And even then, he said he was going to continue. Jacob Rees-Mogg got wheeled out that night, and he went, he's not going to stand down. And the only reason why he did stand down was purely because they said,
he
we're
had
going to change the rules, and we're going to kick you out, so you need to go. He did not want to go.
Well, they did it better because he just had no government. That before he officially announced that he's resigning, which is kind of strange. But before he announced it, there was government offices with nobody to run it.
Yeah, but he was already having meetings saying he was going to find people.
They've all resigned.
But that wasn't why he gave up, though. He was still going to go. There was that day, there was meetings all day where he was drafting people in from anywhere to do
Anywhere. Yeah, I could have got a job.
The reason why he went was because the 1922 committee said you're not supposed to have another no confidence vote for a year, but we're going to change the rules just for you, and we're going to get rid of you on Tuesday. So, and that's the only reason why he went. He's such a twat.
He's smart, ain't he? Because he's not leaving till April. Is it April he's leaving?
October.
Now? He's smart, ain't he? Because if he didn't resign, and they definitely would have a vote of no confidence.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt here.
You're all right, Gary. What story are you gonna? Gary's got a story to tell us.
Sorry, Gary.
I want to hear the story.
No.
Nice to meet you, Gary.
I just wasn't sure whether you could hear me or not.
We can hear you, Gary. We want to hear have you been abducted or anything? I know that you've had problems with aliens visiting you and stuff.
No, well, from when I told my story, I think it was last year, actually, when I lived in Ireland. But ever since then, probably not every day, but definitely every week, I make a point of going outside and praying to the sky.
Praying, to the sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, asking them to visit again.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that was the overwhelming feeling that I had when I was visited back in 2014.
Okay.
Where was this? Do you want to talk about your first encounter so we can?
Well,
you remember when you told us the first two times Underbelly? Was you not here?
I'll just quickly remind you.
Thank you.
Remind everybody what happened.
It's not just me. That's what I was trying to say. It's not just me. It's just everybody else. I need a quick recap.
Yeah, a quick recap.
Okay, so I'm going through a divorce, difficult time. I've got a beautiful house, acre and a half of land. I'm standing at the back garden. Wife's left. just very quickly, it was in the southern part of Ireland. I'm looking west, and an orange globe moves
Oh, what the
incredibly
fuck was that?
fast.
What did you just hear that?
Yeah, I did actually. It was like a ticking noise.
It was like
I
a
thought that was you,
woodpecker.
Gary. I thought
No.
that was you. You were imitating the helicopter. Wow.
Gary,
I
have
heard that
you
as
got a
well then.
woodpecker in your house?
Sorry, have I got what?
Sounded like a woodpecker.
It did, didn't it?
Lucy,
Anyway,
Agnes.
So there I am, standing looking out at the sky, having a smoke, thinking about stuff, where I'm going to go, what have you. And all of a sudden, this globe, as I said before, about the size of a Luton truck, which is like a big van, size of, it appears like a shooting sort of vision, and it hovers about 100 to 120 feet away, kind of thing, just beyond my double garage. And looking at it, I just get this overwhelming feeling of peace. It was just, and it was glowing. It was like a big orange. It was quite an extraordinary experience. Anyway, I can't explain it, and I know lots of other UFO people would like me to go into further detail, but it felt like I was not taken over, but just, oh well, there you go. And I remember looking at it, smoking my cigarette, and thinking, and it was kind of weird. It was, I can't explain the feeling. It was just, oh, this is kind of matter of fact. And I went into bed, and I remember looking at the clock, the digital clock I had, and I know it was roughly around about 11:30, and then about half an hour to 40 minutes later, it was a bit confusing. I saw two, I know this is wild, ethereal beings, and they just sort of stood at the bottom of my bed. One was shorter than the other. They looked light blue in color, kind of shimmering, and I got this message in my head. They didn't actually speak. It was like everything. There it goes again. Did you hear that?
Gary, is this your quick recap?
Yeah. Sorry.
Recap, please.
Sorry. So, is that somebody snoring or something?
I have no idea.
It's like a low growl. I heard it. Definitely, Becky. It sounded like a growl then.
Yeah, it's growling. Agreed.
Anyway, so
it does sound like snoring.
I've obviously
Gary, you need to do a, because we've not even gone to your news story yet.
Yeah,
we need a recap.
Okay. All right. So since that incident, I'm trying to speed it up. But, this thing that, anyway, so at least once a week. It's Paz, isn't it? He's fucking about. Yeah.
Paz, are you okay? I think he actually fell asleep.
So I've bored him to death. Okay.
Gary, you've sent Paz to sleep.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
I think he's actually asleep.
So I think it was last Wednesday. I think, was it Wednesday you were on late? I think I'm going to fuck off in a minute.
I think he actually is asleep. He's in bed.
So, sorry, this is just completely. Anyway, so.
Basically, you've seen this UFO in the back garden, and they visited you in the bedroom. Yeah. So what's the news story then?
So I went up to get some bread and milk from. I can't do this.
asleep.
can't do this.
He's actually fell asleep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Poor Paz. He's in Paz.
Fuck off. I can't do this.
Oh,
You all right, mate?
you all right? Yeah.
You okay?
Shit. Did I fall asleep?
Paz, I'll never watch another one of your videos again. If you can
Fell
fall
asleep?
Oh shit!
I am so sorry. Beg your pardon. Right.
You just got to clip that part of the show, man. It's
Gotta clip it. We've got to clip it.
It's so fucking hilarious.
Paz, did you not have sleep apnea? Because
I'll
you,
tell you,
you,
it's been a really funny week. It's okay. It's all
hello,
right.
John.
Oh god.
So, I thought,
Gary's got his story now, Paz.
you completely fucking destroyed it, mate.
Well, we hadn't really got going yet, Gary. We're still talking about the time and the clock and stuff in the last one.
You're
Paz,
right, mate.
are
yeah.
you ready for his new
Sorry,
story
I've
now?
got
You okay,
Mr.
Paz?
Fortnite
Yeah,
to bed,
right.
so,
Yeah.
ow. God. Right,
Oh,
sorry.
there you
I've got to go. Mrs. 49 wants to bed. Nice to chat to you all.
All
Catch you
All
all
right,
later.
then.
Good night. Oh,
Night.
I fell asleep.
right.
Oh, you heard me.
I'm sorry.
He actually was asleep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's really funny. Oh, God. I've never bored anybody to sleep ever in my life. That's hilarious. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, so let's get a bit of, anyway.
Oh, composure now.
He's
What
got
a-
sleep apnea. The way he coughed himself awake as well.
Yeah, what a week. God, what a week.
Oh
So-
dear God.
New story.
So, yes, so ever since that incident in 2014, I've always felt like I needed to pray to these people in the sky. Okay, and I know that sounds kind of simple and stuff, and it happens. It actually happens. You can do it. You can actually stand there in the middle of the night, and you can say, "Please come, please come, please come. I want to see you," and they'll do it. So this has happened on many occasions. Anyway, so last week, middle of the week, when you had your show and I couldn't get on, I went up the road just to get a bottle of milk and some bread in. It was quite late, but I came out of the shop, and this guy, I can only describe him as like sort of 23-ish, early mid-20s. He was wearing a black suit, white shirt, black tie, slick back blonde hair, and I was just making my way home, and he kind of just appeared. I didn't see him in my peripheral. Sorry, what do they call it? Peripheral vision. I didn't see him sort of appear in front of me. He just kind of showed up next to me, and he didn't touch me. He just said to me, "We know you are looking for us." And I stood there and I looked at him and I thought, Jesus, this guy's got no whites in his eyes. He was completely black.
And he spoke to you.
Yeah.
This wasn't like inner voice in your head.
No, he actually spoke to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm not trying to call you crazy, but sometimes they do communicate telepathically.
Hello,
Yeah,
Blackjack. I'm a bit lost here. You were going to get. You lost me. You're going to get some milk. So you were walking down the road. Hello, John.
Yeah, it's not too far from my house.
And he just walked up.
I came out, and literally within 30 foot of the entrance of the door to the shop. I've got the shop in. It's quite late, and coming back, and it just appeared. I mean, I was kind of probably looking at the ground as I'm walking along home, and I looked up, and this guy stood right in front of me. And I'm like, whoa, where the hell did you come from? And he had no whites in his eyes. His eyes were completely black. And I thought, oh, jeez, yeah. And he said to me verbally, in a very smooth, very gentle voice, he said, it's okay, we know you have been watching for us. It's all right. And I just stood there, I froze, and I thought, what the hell? And he just sort of he walked off from the left of me, and then when I looked round, he'd gone. And I thought, what the? I just stood there, and I was completely frozen. I was kind of shocked. I felt very, I don't know, it's really hard to describe. I came home, sat down, had another cigarette, drinking a cup of coffee, and I'm like, what the fuck happened to me just then? And I tried to get on your channel and tell you what just happened. And
So what do you think then?
I have no idea. Somebody asked me in the chat earlier, was he wearing a hat and a briefcase? And I've heard these stories before.
Yeah,
But
that's the guy that's going around selling life insurance.
Yeah. I've heard these stories before, but no, it looked like he was holding a folded up newspaper.
So how tall would you say he was?
Well, I'm 6'3", and I would say this guy's about 6 foot.
Okay. Did you get a good look? Like any facial expressions? I mean, facial features?
No, he was, as I say, he was like in his early mid-20s, blonde hair, swept back, black eyes, incredibly smooth skin.
So he looked human?
Yeah.
With good skin?
Yeah, but black eyes.
And like you're saying, blonde hair. Could that be that alien race of blonde hair? But they have blue eyes, don't they? The Nordics?
No idea. I wouldn't want to put a label on it.
I'm sure the Nordics have blue eyes. Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out what you see in here. It couldn't be just a nicely groomed fella.
Well, no, I looked round at. I mean, there's a pub next door, and there's people sitting outside and having a drink and a cigarette. And I looked round, and I was kind of looking at these people, thinking, "Did you see the same thing I just did?" I didn't say anything to anybody, but nobody kind of registered to me like they were looking at whatever I'd seen.
Well, not many people would probably, because they wouldn't have got eye contact like you, because he sounds like a normal person. Would his behavior have been any odd than the normal person?
Well, the thing is, why would this guy say?
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, why would anybody else take any notice? The message was to you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought about when I got home. I thought, well, why would you take any interest in what somebody else is conversing about if you see them on the street?
And what do you think these beings are that you were talking to? Do you think they're extraterrestrial, extra dimensional?
I have no answer for it. I mean, I've had some really weird things happen over the last few years. I consider myself incredibly lucky. I've been blessed with, I feel like, lots of luck. And I've always felt since my divorce, if you like, and I don't think that's got anything to do with my ex-wife or anything, but I definitely think it's linked to what happened to me those years ago. Because they stood at the end of my bed and they said everything's going to be all right.
Okay. Now, see, what I'm going to say might sound a bit weird, but do you think...
I think what I just said is a bit weird.
Do you think, though, now, because you know within your heart, when you're doing these calling backs, I want you to come back, I want you to come back, you know what you're asking to be shown, don't you?
yeah, I want to experience what I had before because it was incredible.
How is she?
It was like the most. I mean, I've only ever had 2 joints in my life, and it was like I've never had any heavy drugs or anything like that.
She's not done it.
And it was just like the most euphoric feeling I'd ever had.
Because sometimes you see elements or beings that try to pretend that they're good. And why I'm going to say this is because they come in at your lowest, at your most vulnerable, and present themselves of something that is possibly good. And, you know, I'd just be careful if you're calling on things.
She's been outside.
Yeah, she's been running around.
So are you saying? I mean, I've heard witness testimony about people hearing voices, and they're the same kind of voices to different people, the same kind of message. Are you suggesting that they're possibly malevolent kind of things?
If you look at people that suffer with schizophrenia, yeah, they all hear similar voices telling them to do similar things. Yeah. So you've got to weigh out. This is where some tangible proof has to come into it, because you started off at a rough time. You see, both elements are at play, if you get what I mean.
Mm.
The mind can play tricks on you, but also sometimes those tricks ain't tricks. You got to figure out what's going on here. But the first thing I would say is don't be trying to channel it by saying, please come to me. It doesn't sound good. Like a black eye being doesn't sound good, does it?
No. I mean, I remember at the time when I was stood out there reflecting on the past, and I don't want to go too deep into it, but there was a big tragedy in our family in the 90s. It was horrendous. It was just, the worst of the worst.
And how old was you then?
I was in my mid-40s. I never really dealt with it properly.
And here lies possibly the root of things, because it's not. I'm not saying that you're crazy, okay? But who isn't a little bit insane? What I'm trying to say is there's obviously been an opening, and for you to close this opening, you have to fix yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
But I certainly would not be standing out there saying, look, I want to see you guys again. Or maybe when you're saying this, change your heart construct to say, I want to see you in a certain level or in a certain manner. You understand? I want you to come to me with peace and love. And
calling them. I will keep calling them. How are you?
That has been my prayers, actually. I mean, and it does work. I mean,
you have to use what you're seeing, but also I would just get help for your bereavement. Just talk to somebody, you know. And sometimes you don't have to be a psychiatrist. Okay, sometimes you can go and talk to your preacher, even if you ain't got a preacher. Go to one, because one thing is, whatever you tell them, number one, you're telling a stranger, and number two, they can't talk about it. You understand?
Yeah, that's good advice. I've actually done that. I have so little trust in the church now.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because what you need to do is unburden whatever you have upon you. So you have to find somebody to unburden it to. And I think a preacher man is always the best person, because he's getting paid for all that crap. So you might as well have some of yours. They don't care, but it makes you feel better. Do you understand? And then you probably can see things a bit cloud. Maybe I do need to go for bereavement counseling. You understand? Or maybe
how does it explain things that I've seen in the sky? How does it explain?
Oh, it don't. It don't. I'm just talking about, because I'm saying what I'm trying to say is to heal yourself. Because if you're dealing with forces, and you're probably going to call, even after we finish talking, you'll probably go out there and say, guys, I want to see you. I don't care what he said. He don't know shit. I want to see you. Yeah. You know,
Well,
you don't know what's coming at you, because remember, the bad things, they lie. And I feel that you have a broken soul, and you're just, I would like you to go and get some help and fix yourself.
You're very warm.
Have I said something wrong? Sorry.
No, so I was just saying, this is the new baby rabbit, everybody, that I promised to bring on. You all right, Gary?
Go to.
I've already got a Lucy.
I think. Okay.
I think Gary's very lonely.
No, I'm okay. I'm at. Thank you.
Yeah, I do think Gary's very. I do think. Do you have anyone in your life, Gary, like family or friends that you can talk to
Yeah.
about this sort of stuff? Because
No family anymore.
You've got what? No family.
Gary,
Well,
go to the preacher man.
Yeah, but if he doesn't believe in God, does he believe in God?
It doesn't matter about believing in God.
No,
there are things. There are things that
I do actually believe in
but
higher spirit,
but it does.
But
it
I
doesn't
don't
matter,
believe
though.
in the church construct anymore. I think
That doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. You're going to go there and you're going to use this guy. You're going to give him some negative energy. You're going to tell him the stuff that is going on. You're going to tell him the stuff that you wouldn't even tell your friend. You understand? Because this guy's bound by secrets. He can't say shit. And he's a total stranger. He don't know you.
Hello, Paul.
You got to get it. You got to.
How do you? Sorry. I mean, how do you? I mean, how do you explain what I've seen? Have they conjured up these lights in the sky? These dancing lights? I mean, they're not satellites. I've seen them.
They look. These things, right? This is why Penny. You know I'm against that CE5 thing. You know that, don't you?
I just said I don't think you should do that. It's a load of bullshit.
Well, you see, this is the weird thing. I don't think I definitely don't think you should do it. I sense something malevolent around. Yeah, even though you're going to go back to your first experience and say, "Oh, it was such a beautiful thing," you know. I think before you even, because Gary's the kind of guy, and correct me if I'm wrong, you are going to go and try and communicate with him again. No matter what anybody tells you, you're going to try it again, aren't you?
Well, there is a temptation there, but I am listening to what you're saying.
No, because I understand your temptation. So I know you're going to do it again. And the only way you're going to, the only way you're going to really see what's at foot, because I believe you're seeing something. Okay. And this is the thing, these lights in the sky, why I'm against CE5 and what you're basically doing is CE5.
What's CE5? Sorry,
it's communications with extraterrestrials by the power of thought. It's kind of like a meditation. You see it, think it, will it, it appears. Kind of routine, yeah.
Well, that's the feeling I was left with when.
Hello, sunflower darling.
I was there in Ireland, and that was the feeling I was left with.
Okay, you take that feeling. Now you got to understand what you're doing is a very old form of magic, and that's what CE5 is. It's called channeling spirits. You're trying to communicate with spirits. It's got nothing to do with aliens. It's a magic procedure, right? And when you're channeling, you're not necessarily I'm looking for good things. Well, when you open up a channel, whatever is there is going to come through. You get it?
So
Now, sorry, go on.
do you think? Okay, I think you're suggesting I stop doing it. And I'm going to ask you another question. How do I stop it? Because sometimes.
Well, I'm telling you, brother, but you're not listening. You
Don't
go see somebody. Yeah. Now, I'm not telling you to go see a psychiatrist. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying go see somebody, and it's preferably got to be a stranger. And it just, oh no, talk to them. You know, it's hard to find an ear like that. Even the Samaritans, man. But what you got to do is fix yourself. You understand? Because you already made contact. Just the slightest going out there and trying to think about this shit. So all you got to do is just fix yourself. That's all. It doesn't. I'm trying to say, to mess with these things, your soul has to be
no.
very strong, and I can feel the pain in your soul just by talking to you and hearing what you're saying. And I know that I've said some things to you that hit the nail on the head. And even though I don't know you, there's no way I know you. Am I correct?
Yeah, you are.
So if I've been correct so far, my advice to you should not be correct. In the way to deal with it is to fix yourself.
So when I see a strange bloke come up to me in the street, is that an illusion?
Nobody knows. Only you know, Gary.
Well,
That's the thing.
he
That's the
looked
thing.
really real to me.
Yeah, there you go. And if that's real and that's how you're seeing it, what I'm saying to you is if there's things around and you've been asking them to come and show themselves, yeah. And I'm trying to tell you, your soul is hurt. You're like Play-Doh for them. So go and fix yourself.
I need to wrap this up now, guys. It's midnight, so I need to get to bed. I've been awake for like 18 hours.
Oh dear.
I'm really
Can
tired.
can I contact you, Underbelly?
Oh man, just go and talk to somebody else. Don't burden me, man. I'm
Well,
busy. I'm busy. I'm very.
This isn't.
I gotta be truthful. I don't want to lie to you and say, yeah, give me it, and I'll talk to you, and then I kind of do shout on you because I'm. But go to the priest. Honestly, that's a good one.
I won't get much sleep, no, but I'll get a couple of hours and then I'll be awake again. So I'm just talking chat. Yeah, I wanted to do more CERN stuff, but I'll just change the heading to this because it hasn't. It's just been random, hasn't it? So I'll just change it to just a Sunday.
No, that's okay. I apologise. I'm sorry.
I don't agree with what Moon Dragon's saying.
Okay.
But then that's up to him. He's saying what's wrong with C5. I don't agree with it. I think it's a load of bull crap, and they charge me £10 for it. and tell me 20 seconds.
If you knew the
yeah, well, there's no need. There's no need to swear and get aggressive. Okay.
Hold on.
Spoke about this before.
No, I didn't say it don't work. I'm not saying it don't work. It actually does work. It's an ancient magical thing. It does work. You guys paid that guy charged you guys, and if that's what you're mad about, you paid $10 for it and it didn't work. You think about it here, or it did work. Think about it here. He charged you $10 for something that if you just kind of looked into it through like meditation, or you would have been able to do it for free.
Exactly.
Sorry, Penny.
All right. Yeah. Carry on.
Could I just end it with this?
Of course you can.
The only thing I'm saying about CE5 is a warning. It is channeling in magic. Look up channeling in magic, channeling of spirits. That's exactly what it is. And look up the way challenging works. Then if you look up that, then come to me and call me bullshit. Me and you will talk. We can talk. And I'm not talking like angry. We'll talk. And then at the end of the talk, if you still say I'm bullshit and I'll show you things, then fair enough. Honestly, looking where CE5 is coming from. That's why I always warn you, know that, Penny, and I know Penny knows what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I would have stayed on longer if I wasn't so tired, but I know that it's been we've drove to Liverpool today and back again to go and collect this rabbit. We've just been and rescued a rabbit. Hello, Tam's love. We've just been and rescued her. She's only what, I don't know, 11 weeks old or something. So, and if anybody wants a rabbit, let me know, because if anyone wants to take on, there's a group of rabbits that need homes. We could only take one. I nearly took two, but I haven't got the room for two. Yeah, we drove all the way to Liverpool. We did a 6-hour round trip.
Wow.
So I'm just going to show you her.
What's wrong with this bunny?
The lady who, there's nothing wrong with her. The lady who, this lady was a mini lot breeder, and she did like show rabbits and stuff. Thank you, Tam's love. And something's happened in her life. Her circumstances have changed, and she's got to give up all the rabbits, and now she's like left with all these animals. And I don't know if she's going through a divorce or what. I don't know what's happened. And she usually she does like a really low scale. She breeds to show, so she like, to improve her show lines. She does like proper showing and stuff. And she had a litter, and she just can't keep any of them. I don't know what's happened. She says the circumstances have changed. She's got to give them all up, and she's trying to get homes for them. And there's some adults as well, but because we can't take another adult, because every time we try and take an adult to bond with Rupert, they end up having a fight. So we said we'd take one of the babies. So we've taken her. I don't know if you can see
How old
her.
is she?
I don't know. I think she's about 11 weeks. I'm not sure, but she's a little white moon dragon. Right, there's no need to star in the chat, right?
Oh, Penny, can I just answer that?
Yeah, you can.
I
This is what
didn't
it
tell
does.
him. I
It
didn't
gets
tell
on
him.
my tits.
I didn't tell him to go and take advice from a priest. I told him to go and unload. Unload. There's a difference. There's a difference. Sometimes you just got to get shit off your chest, man. Can't you get that? There's people in this world that ain't got nobody to talk to. You're lucky that you do have somebody to talk to, and it racks your brains to think, who can I tell my deepest secrets? Who can I tell who I really am and how I really feel? This man's lost the love of his life, man. And he ain't told nobody how that hurt him. Am I right? And is that being patronizing or one brother knowing another?
He got divorced, didn't he? Hello, Kate.
Yeah.
It's still a loss.
Died. I don't.
No, it's still a loss. I know what he
No, I
means.
know it.
I know what he means. I'm a divorced man.
Oh,
I'm a divorced man, so I know how that shit feels. I know exactly how you feel, man.
all right, baby.
And so I'm not being patronizing. I'm being one man to another who don't know you. And because I don't know you, I feel the ability to cut years, getting to know me foolishness and just be straight with you and say, look, you need to find somebody to talk to. Now, when I was in the position that you were is, I went to a priest and I even told him, oh, no, you can't say nothing. And I told him everything how I felt. And I walked out of there like a weight had been lifted, and he didn't give me one lick of advice. He didn't even say, come on Sunday. We talked for an hour. We talked for a good hour.
Well, I appreciate what you're saying, fella.
But I'm just trying to tell this moon dragon there, because I don't know you, man. But I'm not telling him to go to a priest for advice.
Yeah,
if he can find somebody else, a guy in a pub that he's having a friendly conversation with.
I've timed him out because this is what he does. He picks fights with people, and he's doing my Sweden. Like, I really like him. He picks a fight with somebody in the chat. He's done it with Paz before, and he picks a fight and he latches on and he doesn't stop, and he's got Asperger, and I think that is part of it.
Wasn't he here before, or was that a different one? Wasn't he the one that was going on about my avatar?
No, that was Russell. Did you see that thing I sent you a screenshot of I bumped into him in a stream somewhere, and he said,
"I
miss you, Penny, but I'm not coming on your show if you've got commies on."
Come on, it's the dude, man. And listen, no, I got no hate for you, Moon Dragon. I'm just trying
When
to
you
say,
come back, you can have your wrench back, right? But if you keep doing this, like you made your point that you disagree with Underbelly, that's fine. You can disagree. That's not a problem. But you don't need to keep on going on and on about it and saying Underbelly's bullshit because you're now personally attacking him. You're not saying, right, okay, I don't agree
no,
with
no,
you,
it's,
which is
hey,
fine.
hey, you know me, Penny. That don't bother me.
No,
That
but
don't
it's
bother me.
disrupting the chat. And if it's
What
disrupting the chat, then it's see you later, 5 minutes in the corner.
what would bother
I
me
think
is like a
it's
chance. What would bother me if he won't give me a chance to address what I'm saying? That's
And the
what I'm
thing what
saying.
pisses me off is all that in the chat. Come on then. If you want something to say, come on the thing and say it instead of chatting shit in the chat. Because that's another thing that pisses me off is that people don't come on panel and give it all on the old keyboard, on the old tippy tappy.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I just know I can feel another spirit in pain, and you need to get that weight off your shoulder. Then you'll start seeing what these things are for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Underbelly. I do appreciate it as you mate.
Thank you, man. I just want to be straight, man. I've
Yeah,
been
no,
where you
but,
I've been where
no,
you've been, man. I've been where you've been. I was lucky
mm,
because I went to Liverpool for one weekend, and I just met this total random guy. We were at the bar, and I just unloaded on him. And even at the end of it, he said, "Why have you told me all this?" And I said, "I needed to unload."
yeah,
Right? And he said, "Why didn't you go to the priest?" And I said, "That was my last option." I said, "I don't know you. You don't know me. I'll never see you again." So,
yeah.
we had a
Well,
nice chat. We had a nice chat over a few Guinnesses.
well, I appreciate what you're saying. I do. Um, I
But
just,
at the
I'm
bottom of it,
still,
be
I'm
careful.
still trying to get my head around the stuff that I've seen.
Yeah,
But
just be careful. So what is it, more paranormal? Or is it alien? Like, what do you think? What do you think these things are?
honestly, I get the feeling it's something that lives next to us. It's, I don't know.
Would you say transdimensional?
Big subject, but I
No, but
just
what would you
feel,
say? What would you say?
I, I just feel that whatever it is lives next to us. It's like, yeah. Is it transdimensional? Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. Um,
Interdimensional.
um, I just there's been oh God, I hate to film references, but there are some films out there, aren't there, where you just sort of see things phase in and out. And I get the feeling that that's kind of what it is. What we're living on a different sort of timeline sometimes, and maybe when, like you were suggesting, Underbelly, that it's not probably a good idea to invite these things in, like you're suggesting. And maybe it's another world, maybe it's another time, maybe it's. I just don't know. I cannot. Having never been, I mean, I've seen, YouTube videos about people being abducted and things like that. I've seen that. But it's nothing like I've experienced. It's kind of like a shift. It's sort of, I know what I've seen is real. I know what I've experienced for me is real. I know what I thought I saw last week with this fella talking to me verbally was real in my head and in my vision and in my thoughts. I'm not a totally lonely guy. Yes, I've experienced lots of happiness and lots of sadness. I mean, a lot of sadness in my life. I'd like to tell you, but it's pretty fucking shocking. But
Hello, Mr. Hugh. Yeah, I think Gary. I think that you're trying to. This is my opinion. Is you're trying to find answers in the wrong places. You know, coming onto here and sort of coming to underbelly or and looking to space or
well,
the sky.
well,
I think you
I
need
don't
to.
mean it that. I don't
Yeah,
mean it.
I know. No, I'm not saying that. But this is what happens when you are so troubled and your soul is in pain. You will inadvertently, not on purpose, be crying out for that. And what Underbelly's saying is that you don't recognise this, but you need to go to somebody. And I get what you're saying about the priest. Like personally, I wouldn't go to a priest for that, but I
All
can
right, yeah,
saying that.
priest last option,
Yeah, but
but definitely don't go to a psychiatrist with the first option. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
no. Did you haven't? That's why I said not long ago. Do you have anybody in your family or a close friend who you can talk to? That
Yeah,
you
but you
don't.
see, sometimes that don't work because you're unloading everything. Where people saw you as strong, you were actually at your weakest. But
I know, I get
you
that. I'm on
can't
about
live it.
somebody who isn't,
No, because if it's somebody close or a friend, you're telling them everything about you. You don't want to tell somebody who knows you everything about you.
No.
I know where he's at, man. I'm telling you.
Moondragon. If you one more, right, and I'm taking your wrench and I'm putting you in timeout. You're pissing me off.
Okay, look, thanks, Penny, for listening to me. Thanks, Underbelly, for your advice.
All right, mate.
I'm going to sign off now.
Yeah, I'm going to get off now anyway. So.
From my heart, thank you very much.
No, it's all right, Gary. It's not you. It's just Moondragon does this, He latches onto something. He's done it before. He spent a whole chat arguing with Kaz over something that was so stupid.
Well, I can't see the text. So.
No,
And
no,
it's
no, no.
it's just annoying.
Penny, I'm going to play devil's advocate here because he's. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm going to presume it's a
Man,
man. He's giving good advice to this man because a psychiatrist will work the same way. But the
no,
problem with this is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the problem with the psychiatrist is the first place he's going to take my man is to medication.
No.
You understand? And this man will have no thought. He wouldn't be able to think. They're going to give him some diagnosis where he needs medication that will wipe his emotions. Am I right?
no, that's
There's
not
no.
what you said, Moondragon, at all. You kept on telling him to do this CE5 stuff and pray to the aliens, and then every time he said anything that was negative to CE5, you then started saying he was bullshitter and chatting shit and whatever, and it gets to the point where you're personally attacking somebody in the
He's
chat.
probably
If,
upset.
if he doesn't agree, that's fine. Everyone has got their own advice. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But you keep latching onto it and going on and on and on, and it becomes a thing, and that is what I'm talking about. That's fine if you don't agree medication's right. No, this was nothing to do with medication, Dragon, and it was absolutely nothing to do with not seeing a psychiatrist. It was the fact that you were personally attacking Hidden Underbelly, saying he was chatting shit and he's full of bullshit, and you kept on repeating it and repeating it, and it's
That's what I
just
said.
causing negative energy.
That's
And I
why I
won't
said check it out.
chat.
That's why I
Simple.
said. That's why I said go back, check it out, call me out if I'm a liar. Are you upset that you spent £10 for something you could have got for free? Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but everyone can give their advice. There's not a problem. Everyone can give their advice. But when there's somebody in the chat who is pounding their advice out repeatedly, spamming the chat and attacking somebody else because they don't agree with them, I won't put up with that shit. Simple.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much.
Everyone is giving their own opinions on Gary, and everyone, everyone's got their own views. Some people might say like talk to a friend. Some people might say talk to a psychiatrist. Some people might say talk to You know, somebody here might say email me and talk to them. Everyone can have their own opinion, but you don't need to attack others because you disagree. Gary's on the panel, Tam's love. That is all I'm saying. Is let's not attack each other because we don't agree with each other. There's no need. But I do get it that Dragon is an Aspie, and I know how their mind works. And unfortunately, they latch on to one thing and they have tunnel vision.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that is why I'm very, you know, and I can say that because I'm married to an autistic person, and I had a child. I've got my child's autistic, so I'm not being patronising at all. I'm surrounded by autistic people. So
I don't know what's upsetting about the CE5. I don't understand where I've upset him there, because I don't think I've said anything wrong. I haven't discredited it or anything.
It does this.
But like, you know, can I just say something to Gary before he goes? Listen, if you go into any of my videos, and you don't have to subscribe, I don't want you to subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a subscriber. Go into any one of my videos and get my email from there and email me. All right?
Okay, fella. Will do.
If you just want to say hello or anything,
You
know
told
what I mean?
me not to before, and now you should.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you know, I'm a busy man, so hold on.
He's very busy. Right? He is.
Hold on to that, but you know what, man? Reach out to me and I'll reach back.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
All right, man.
Thank you.
All right.
And I'll try and send you some of the photos.
Don't dump no shit. No, don't dump none of it on me, man.
Yeah, don't expect.
I'm an ass.
Yes, do you know what? Right, you're really getting on my tits now. You're seriously getting on my tits.
Oh, what have I done?
No, it just keeps on going on and on and on. And you know, it's nothing to do with being Aspie. It actually is Moondragon, because I know exactly what happens when you get latched onto something and you can't let go, and that's just what happens. And I get that. And you latched onto something and you won't let go. You've done it before. You've done it in the group. You've kicked off in the group. I've had people complain about you in the group. I've had people complain about you in the chat so many times. You've kicked off with Paz in the past, arguing with Paz. You accused Underbelly of being Lucy for the first month. He was convicted of Lucy Underbelly.
Thank you. I'm glad you thought I could have pulled something off like that.
Well, I'm glad we solved the woodpecker problem.
No, Gary's not getting on my tits. Moondragon's getting on my tits, love.
Yeah, no.
Can I ask your honest opinion on something?
Me, or you asking Gary?
Well, both of you. Because I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the footage of the guy running away and dropping something by the stones?
It was a lightning strike.
Hello?
It was a lightning strike.
Okay, but have you seen the footage of the guy running to the stones and putting something by the stones?
Yeah, was that
was
real?
Funny though, wasn't it?
Have you seen it, Penny, as well?
Yeah, we were showing it whenever I was live. Was it last night, night before, something like that? Okay, yeah, so it's so fake. Come on.
Really?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, have you showed it, have you?
Nah. I can't be bothered, man. I'll let everybody else do it. I did show it like when it was happening, but it's done. Well, what do you think? Oh, that's what I want to know. What do you think, CGI?
Yeah, do you know what I'm starting?
Have you got a good copy of it?
Well, we've been watching it. We did a thing the other night, not last night, the night before, and we actually slowed it down. And have you seen how quick it moves? You want to see it again, guys? Do you know what, Underbelly? I don't know whether you've noticed this, but do you know that
it was Batman?
Do you know that hang on a minute. Do you know that the person who did it, whoever showed it, I think it was the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, their own version of the FBI. They showed it and they sped it up. They sped it up completely and utterly. Uh, and even when we slowed it right down to the slowest available thing, it was still really, really fast. They are trying to hide. They're definitely trying to hide whatever it was. It was fake. It was fake. Let me just find it. Hold on. I thought I had it open still, but I don't.
It was Batman.
It's a sad day. I feel it's a sad day.
What?
You know, them destroying that.
Are you insane?
Why was it a good thing?
Why was it a good thing?
Yeah.
You think they were good?
I don't think they were necessarily good. I think it was a message that the message is the message. Message is, you know, that's what I thought it
The
was.
message is from the New World Order.
But it still was a message out and open for all of us to see and know.
I think it was disgusting.
Wasn't it put up by a guy called Richard Christian or something?
R.C. Christian, but I've been looking into this, Gary, and lots of research, and it was 3 eugenicists who did it, and one of them was Bill Gates' daddy, William Masturbates. And it's not good. Come on, it's not good at all. It's not good. It's going against God. There's no mention of God in there. It's all very new worldy.
Indeed. Indeed, I agree. But what I'm trying to say is that's been a part of us since that's come up, yeah. And
1979, 1980.
If you destroy it, yeah.
He's not on a wind up, unfortunately. Not no.
Who, me?
The thing is, right? It was. They said it would withstand the apocalypse. They said there was a time capsule under it, and actually, it fell down by a little knock by an excavator because the other 3 ones were fine, and there was no thing. It was designed to fall over. Yeah. So actually, it wasn't what they said it was. It was.
I never heard it was supposed to withstand the apocalypse.
Yeah, it was supposed.
Really?
Think about it. The apocalypse happens, then that's supposed to be still standing to tell the people that are left what to do. And that book, the 10 Commandments that were on that, were written in a book in 1978. Did you know that?
And what book was that? No,
I
didn't.
It was called Enlightenment, and I found the book, and I'm going to buy it. And it was all about the person who wrote the book was the same person who is an Australian virologist who invented the mRNA technology. There you go. I've been researching it all, and
you see, that's not. You see, I'm intrigued. I'm sitting here. If you could see me, I'm smiling because I think you know that's really interesting.
I did a show on it the other night. My last show, I touched upon it, but I'm going to be going more into it. I've done 2 Georgia Guidestone shows recently.
If I could promise not to talk much, could I come on? I wouldn't talk much though. I'd be interested.
I like when you talk. Well, we might do it tomorrow night if you're about. Are you around tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're working.
Well, I'm working every day.
Batman.
Yeah, but yeah.
Sorry. I love Batman.
Yeah. But see, my point of it being shamed is I always remember like little old warnings that were told in certain ways, and I think it was the Buddhist that said that if you, oh God, I'm stoned, man. It's about.
No, let's watch
All right,
this.
let me shut up. Yeah.
Hide your towel. Oh no, Penny. Oh, Underbelly's lovely, Tams. Yeah, everyone loves his voice. They love a bit of ASMR, Underbelly. Tams is new to the channel. I know. Well, new to. Let's give you a wrench, love. She's new to this chat. You'll like it in here, love. We don't take things too seriously. We have a bit of fun. Well, he is and he isn't, sweetheart, because he was born in the UK and he grew up in America, in Florida, and then he moved back to the UK. And he doesn't he lives not far from where I'm from, so we've got a similar accent. There you go. I'm new as well. Becky Louise, love, welcome. How did you find us, sweetheart? Did someone recommend you? Anyway, let's watch this. I'm going to play it normal speed for Underbelly because he hasn't seen it yet.
Can I ask one question before you do this? What is the quality of the footage?
Well, as you can imagine, it's atrocious. And apparently there was about 50 cameras there, and they've only
Oh my God.
slow. It's funny, yeah. Welcome new people. Right, just watch what they've done. They've sped it up.
So am I. I'm stoned.
Why would you have that many cameras on that thing?
Oh, hang on a minute, because it kept getting Gary graffitied all the time. So they put a load of cameras on it. So watch this. You ready? Like this, right? If they genuinely wanted to try and find this person who was doing this, they wouldn't speed it up. They've sped it up. Watch.
Check it out. The GBI says this video shows the person leaving an explosive device at the structure and then running away. We circled them for you so you can see that person go in and then running right back out a little bit later.
That's really bad quality, man.
Whoever caused this drastic scene here.
There was do you remember? Did you know Tommy went there last year and did a what's it there? A report.
Yeah. What you call it? Yeah.
Well, when he went there, like there's people have been there. There's cameras all around this, right? There's cameras and they've got this one in the corner, and it was apparently done at 4:03:33, but it was actually 2 in the first thing. But I find this blue light interesting. This to me looks like a set. This dude here, this was not this was not the person who caused this explosion. I'm telling you now, this is a setup. This is fake. This is awful. But the way he runs away, like I put it down to the slowest. My laptop's going to die. This is the slowest available, right? And look how quick he's still going. This is slowed right down. Watch. Hang on. That's the slowest it can go. Like, what? You surely, right? If you're going to release this sort of footage, wouldn't they have slowed it down? It does look. Some people are saying there's 2 of them. It does look like it, but come on, they've got better cameras than this.
It's a bloke on a bicycle.
I see it now. It's the rake. The rake blew it up.
It's a guy on a bicycle.
So it's too quick as well. Now,
no, I think it's a guy on a bicycle.
Do you?
Yeah.
What? So where's he gone? He's just vanished. No.
It's a bloke on a bicycle.
The thing is that look at the blue there. That and why is it that we can't see the top? People are saying it was God did it from a lightning strike. I don't know, but that's funny. That's funny.
Everything that's going on in the world, he's smiting the stone.
Fucking hell. Anyway,
Oh, I'm gonna upset people. Sorry, that comment was not meant for this channel.
What did you say? Who? What?
Nothing. Never mind. I might have got away with that.
What did you say? Tell me.
I said, with everything going on in the world at the moment, God smited some rocks.
Oh no, I know. Why are we looking for someone who can run 50? I know. AJM, direct energy weapon they use on the. It could be. It could be. Please remove my wrench, even though I'm honoured. Right. Okay, love.
Oh.
Tams doesn't want to be. Chams, everyone here, right? Everyone gets a wrench because there's 2 reasons, right? Unless I don't know, like Becky, if she comes back, will get one. Because people get cloned in here, Tams. So if you come in and you don't have a wrench, there's a good chance it's not you. Yeah. And also, people can drop links. I trust all of the people in here. And the thing is as well, Tams Hun, you'll find that you'll have a laugh in here. Underbelly, what are people like in this chat?
All right.
Don't they make the chat, don't they? They make the channel.
Yeah.
They do. I
I
can't click it, mate.
I truly enjoy coming over and chilling.
It's his, yeah, this is where Underbelly comes to have a chill. But yeah, I don't know what to make of it all. You've got there's the Holland thing that the Japanese do, which I still need to do some more research on, the Guidestone. What next? Is CERN, because have they done something? Because they turned it on in 2008.
Can I
And the
say
world went to shit.
sorry to interrupt.
Good night, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you
Good
for
night.
taking my
Take
call.
care, Gary.
Thanks.
Okay, Tams, love. And
Good night.
yeah, so the world went to shit, and then the world just kept going to shit and to shit and to shit. Because I stopped streaming, you can't hang out with me anymore. I don't know what that means, love. To be honest with you, Tams, I don't take things seriously on here. If people don't like me for whatever reason, then they can go fuck themselves, basically. I don't care. People don't like it if you've got a wrench. There's not a lot you can do with it anyway, because everybody else has got one, you know. But yeah, I am going to start. I'm going to start again with the wrenches. I'm just going to wipe them all and then start afresh. What's happened? Well, Stefan, I think they started a new timeline, mate. Yeah, well, that's good then, darling. Because yeah, but no, me and Mr. Underbelly are just very good friends. Did you hear what Tam said? This one's a nice one. she's always trying to set me up with blokes. People in the Olympics don't run that fast. You're right. I love that Penny, says Bike Smith.
But
Hello.
the Roadrunner does.
Eh?
The Roadrunner runs that fast.
I was going to say that. Arriba, the Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, yeah. You should do a thumbnail with him in it.
I should do. Oh, thanks, love.
Who's this Speedy Gonzales?
Yeah, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba. Yeah,
Arriba, Fascismo Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. Awesome. We're going to get told off for being wasted now. Watch. Good night, Kate. I'm going to go now. I did too. Apparently, Jack's asleep again, which is what was stressing me out because he slept in the car all day. And then I was like, oh, God. But apparently he's asleep. So that made me chill out. That's why I was about to go. But anyway, I'm still going to go anyway. I explained to... Oh, okay, love. Oh, I don't care about that. It doesn't bother me. Does it, Underbelly? Do I get bothered about people upset with me on here?
No, this is a place where we can just be ourselves.
Yeah, man.
Just chill out, man.
Just chill, you know?
You take it easy, man.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to be a part of that show. It's been really cool. Enjoyed hanging out, man.
So this Guidestone thing then, you hadn't looked into it too much. Good night, Gary.
I just saw the message.
The 10 Commandments, yeah?
Yeah, I just saw it for what it was. It's just because when it first came up, there was no way 500 million. So how are they going to do it? And what's going to happen afterwards?
Well,
so everything has to come into play, isn't it? But like living like the one, because isn't it like learning how? Because at the last one was we have to get into with our harmony with nature. Am I right? The 10th one.
Well, yeah. Well, look, this. Excuse me. The 10 Commandments are for when the apocalypse happens. They are how to build humanity and how to rebuild humanity after. So the first one is you get the population down to below 500 million. Exactly. And then it tells you what to do. So you're one of the 500 million left or the 499 million left. You go and read them, and you're like, right, what do we do first? Right, we've done number 1, tick. We've got. There's only a few of us left, and then we go to, you go down through them, and it's like balance big government with self-responsibility, basically. So you don't want to tell people what to do. You want to leave them to their own devices to a certain degree. And it talks about nature, leave room for nature, and it's just saying, right, this is what you do. But I truly believe that we've been reset anyway so many times. I don't believe the bullshit about the dinosaurs millions of years ago and all these flying rocks hitting us and that. I don't believe any of that.
Even though there's craters here.
Yeah, but just because there's craters doesn't mean that what they're telling us is what caused them. So it could be anything. They lie.
But something caused them, and wouldn't that have wiped out that blast? Wouldn't that have wiped out whatever lived around there considerably?
Well, we don't know, do we? We just
would.
don't know.
It just would. It just would. It would, honestly.
Getting angry, stomping their foot for all we know.
There you go.
Ah, Tim. Tim is such a good friend. I love you, Tim. Tim, we loved your alligators, and your snapping turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me a bit homesick.
I know, but it does. Tams, are you? We disagree there again, Dave, but we're not going to fight over it, are we? Because we're all friends. We can disagree, and we can still be friends.
Well, I think that's what makes it better, though.
Dinosaurs' lives matter. What, that we don't all agree? Yeah, who wants an echo chamber? Right?
Exactly. I think it's a good place to have debates, because I know, and you can say, no, you're wrong, and it's like, oh, don't ever say that to me and walk off. Nah, it's not like that. It's like, okay.
When Russell kicked off, that was weird, because he'd been fine, never had a problem ever, and then all of a sudden
he just couldn't get over the logo.
Tams, you should let me give you your wrench back, love. I don't want to upset you though. You might come after me and chase me down, love. 60 likes. We like to hit a 69er on here, Tams. Do you like a 69er? We do.
Wasn't there
69? Sorry.
Wasn't there? I always remember the quote. I don't know if you ever heard it, about when there's no food left, the rich will be the feed or something. The meal.
The rich will be the food.
The meat. Something like that.
Underbelly stone. So we do apologise for this. Carry on. The rich or the poor will be the feed.
No, the rich, because there's you know what. I can't remember the quote, but how I took it is, what it meant is there'd be that many poor or people like what's going on now. They're just going to turn. They're just going to eat the rich.
Well, there's that.
Not literally, but they're going to go for them, and that's going to cost them by eating their money.
Well,
so they're going to have to give in somehow.
They're all under the ground, aren't they? Hiding in their little underground cities. So we're all fucked. We are, aren't we? 68. Oh my goodness.
See, I don't know, because it takes the ordinary Joe to run the system for them. If they go and leave them, it can still run. Once everybody sees that it's for a common good, I don't know.
73. We did it, guys. Penny is now dragged into the American trailer park. We got it, guys. We did this. Who was the number 69? Who did it? Who gave the bunny an underbelly, a 69er? Eat the rich, my favourite number. Lol, you poor soul. iBogey, was it you? Free Speech Warrior 72. I just gave a thumbs up. Thank you, Tim. Tim always waits till the end. He doesn't want to come too early. I heard the US government is having large amounts of supplies. Yeah, they are, sweetheart.
My mind's in the gutter.
Masturbates has been buying up all the land.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and he released his little mosquitoes. Did you hear about that, underbelly?
No, I heard something that he's buying up land under some corporation. Is that right?
It is, yeah. It's
And they're
behind me, apparently.
and if I've got it right, could you tell me about it? Do you know about how he's? Is there some sort of law that he's using? Law, LAW, that he's using to buy up land from the farmers.
He's there's a law in America that you can't. No one person can buy up so much land, like local laws, and he's getting around it. I'll send you a video.
Okay, no, no, no. I know. I just ain't paying attention to it.
Basically, he's been buying up all the land, and he's going to control like the food. And this is what they're up to now. And then the
So,
war in Ukraine with all that bullshit, they're going to say, "Oh, we
yeah.
can't get the wheat out."
Well, they're
So
saying it already.
yeah, but that's all bullshit because Putin's having no problems
So,
getting.
what's he using with his field? Is he still messing with Oh, I don't know if I can say the name.
You want about Bill Gates?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not his name. Is he messing with that group that was into seed manipulation?
Who?
I don't
Seed
know.
manipulation.
Yeah. Does
You
anybody?
mean?
I don't know if I can say their name.
Yeah, say it. What is it?
Monsanto.
What's who?
Monsanto.
I don't even know what that is. Help.
Yeah, Rachel.
I need
Rachel's got it. Is he in with them? Does anybody in the chat know then? Because this could be quite. This could be. This yeah. I just got to be careful. Back in my time, man.
Yeah.
You can. I used to talk about it in my first channel. You get what I mean?
Monsanto.
Yeah. Is he with them? Does anybody know? Sorry.
Everyone's saying Monsanto.
Yeah, that's it. I mispronounce it. You know me.
Well, hello, Eric. How you doing, my friend? I know you've been through a bit of a rough time. How you doing, bud? And you, Johnny Knockpowell.
It's quite interesting if he's got all these lands that he's buying through some law, and if he's in with Monsanto, the only thing he's going to grow is genetically modified grain.
Yeah, and also, have you seen what he's doing with the mosquitoes? This is not a conspiracy theory. It's a fact.
No, I don't know about the mosquitoes.
He released millions of genetically modified mosquitoes. He did it a couple of years ago in Florida, your old stomping ground.
Yeah, wasn't that they had they couldn't reproduce. They were like females, but they were infertile. Were they males? No, they were sterile males.
They put in hang on. What's this? They genetically modified these mosquitoes so that they only put males out now or females out or something. And that it's here, the 10th of March 2022. Hang on a minute, let me just get this up. So basically, they started talking about it in the mainstream media in the UK in March 2022, but they were actually doing it a couple of years ago now. They've been at it for a couple of years, but when the media talk about it, it's already happened. So this is the Daily Mail this year in March. Billions of genetically modified male mosquitoes will be released in California and Florida as what they're calling apparently a natural pest control to stop the spread of diseases like Zika, which was them messing around with the older vaccines and that went wrong. That was what that was. Yellow fever and dengue.
Yeah.
And they've been developed by a company called Oxitec. Now, I did a video a couple of years ago on Oxitec. I think I've deleted it now because the YouTube censorship was getting quite strict.
Yeah.
But I did some research into Oxitec, and they're a UK company based in Oxford, and their funding comes from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
No,
Yeah,
why is that not
yeah.
surprising?
What a shock. So Oxitec have created this biological, it's a biological weapon, pest control. Millions of insects were already released in Florida Keys in early 2021. The EPA have given Oxitec an experimental use permit to release billions by 2024. The males carry a protein that causes any females born to die before maturity. This is to reduce the population and slow disease spread as only females bite. So basically, we are yet again getting involved in what is nature. Now, apparently, they did this before. They released they've done this sort of stuff before, and it ended up making other diseases worse. Because at the end of the day, God releases these things for a reason. Everything's got a purpose, and you start fucking around with stuff, you end up with other things happening that you didn't. Do you know what I mean? Other diseases. I'd have to look into it properly, but there were other diseases coming from people fucking around with stuff. So did the female mosquito that feeds on human blood. Yeah. So at the end of the day, yeah, all these diseases. Hello, Prince. Hello, mate, or lady. All these diseases that come out. 77, lol. Like the Zika virus. If you look into what they were messing around with these experimental max seeds, and it caused all these babies to come out with funny heads, and they blamed it on 4D printers to create food. How does that work? How can you print out food? I don't get that.
Yeah,
Someone help me out, please.
yeah,
Apparently seeds today don't produce viable seeds to regrow. Keep preaching.
yeah,
We do all the
yeah.
truth over here, Tams, though we did used to do a lot more truth, but we got censored. So we have
I
to
did.
pull it back a bit, love.
Yeah, I missed. I'll tell you what, man. I missed my first channel. I missed the hidden underbelly because,
You were all doing this, weren't you, then?
oh yeah, that's why I feel reluctant to call its name because I know that was one of the videos that got me taken down.
What, talking about what? This?
Monsanto.
Really?
Yeah.
Joanna Mama, I was bit by one in 2014 and I bled from a mosquito bite. It was like it had saw instead of straw. What, bit by one of these souped up ones, you mean?
No, no, because they're males. Males don't bite. It's, it's bitten by a female. They're pesky, man. They're pesky, those mosquitoes.
Hang on.
I mean, they're really bad in the south. They're really bad in the south.
What's really bad in the south? In Florida?
Well, just the south of
New York.
southern parts of the states.
Yeah.
That's Tim. I bet you he'll say he won't say, "Oh, those mosquitoes, we're gonna miss them." I guarantee you, he'll say, "I'm gonna miss them anyways."
No, well, they shouldn't be messing around with nature, though. Do you know what I mean? They shouldn't. They shouldn't be doing. Anyone that thinks that Bill Gates is doing this for the good of the humanity.
Well, really, what? Yeah. Well, that's it. See, what would be more interesting if it was something like a pollinator that he put out there, because they could.
Look, this dude is a megalomaniac psychopath, and he doesn't care. And he's got that much money. People say, "Oh, wants to make money." No, he doesn't. He doesn't care about money. He wants to be.
Money means nothing to him.
He's probably already got one of those things where they're going to freeze his brain when he dies, one of those cryogenic chambers or something, so that he can be uploaded. And this is why I'm doing a series. I don't know whether you were there earlier, Underbelly. I'm going to be doing a series on the different societies and foundations and so on, and covering. I'm going to start off with the WEF, the World Economic Forum.
About the wrestling.
No,
I'm playing. I'm sorry.
and then the Fabian Society as well. And the thing is, all of these think tanks and all of these foundations and all of these organisations, they are driving government policy in the West. Not the governments have got no power, and this is what they spoke about years ago, that they wanted the governments to become irrelevant. And at the moment, we have a puppet government. Boris Johnson he sounded like he was dithering because it wasn't his policies. He didn't have, there was nothing about him because he was just repeating what he's been told to, because he goes to Davos and he's one of these
Yeah.
globalists like Macron and
How do you know about Davos?
Justine trod on a toe.
How did you know about Davos?
How did I know
Do
about
you
Davos?
know about Davos?
The place in Switzerland
Yeah.
where they all meet up.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Okay, I know about Davos. I'm just impressed that you know about Davos.
Yeah. I'm a
I don't.
conspiracy researcher is
I'll
what
be honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't follow that. I don't follow it no more. Just have no time for it. Because I'll tell you why. The wheels were put in motions a long time ago, and here is the fruits of it.
Yeah, I get that.
Sorry.
But the thing is, there's still a lot of people that don't know anything about it, and I'm
Oh
learning
yeah.
every day.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm sharing what I'm learning with people.
I'm not coming from a conceited way. Did that sound conceited? I didn't mean it to be, because it is something to know. It is really. That's why I'm impressed you know it. It's just, phew, you know how long that what they've been doing has been going on for.
Yeah, I do.
And this is the one they don't show you on the news. It gets no news coverage, and all these top players are
Yeah,
there. It's
and
insane.
none of these people were voted in. They're not democratically, I can't say, elected,
These
and they are
people,
pushing policy.
these people are the closest you're going to get to see the shadow government, because these people are like the secretaries of them, so to speak.
Yeah, the mouthpieces. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
It
That
is
blew my
insane,
mind.
and it's that in your face now that even your normies can't deny it, and that's why I like this channel, because a lot of people come over because they're interested in UFO and paranormal stuff, and then they end up learning about stuff that they don't, that they didn't think they were going to learn about, and that's how we reach more people. And I've had a lot of people saying, get off YouTube, go to BitChute, go to Rumble. I'm not going to reach new people there.
Yeah.
I stay here. We do what we do.
YouTube's our home, man. You treat us like crap, but we ain't gonna go.
I want to reach new people, and this is how we do it.
No, it is always interesting, but I just couldn't. Man, all this stuff is really bad though, isn't it? Because it had to do when I first stumbled upon them. Yeah,
Mm.
they were doing some heavy trade deals.
Who people?
They were involved with the TTAC trade deal, transatlantic trade agreement. Have you ever heard of that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And this was a big trade agreement. This was like some proper, you know what I mean? You can deal here, but only with us, kind of crap.
yeah,
and,
and
and it had no news coverage.
no,
Not
no,
one mainstream media was talking about it. No, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And I even started saying to people, "You ever heard of these guys?" And they were like, "No." And I showed them it. They were like, "What?" So it's a great. Oh, sorry.
it's all right. I don't put him on a pedestal, David Bruce. That's wrong. No, of course I don't.
Who's that?
But in my opinion, they do want to get they have completely destroyed him. They are saying here that the way that the media are going at Putin here makes you question why they are ripping him apart. They've made him out to be the new Hitler, basically. So when somebody is the new Hitler, and that's what they're saying on the news, then you need to question that and say what's really going on. And all I'm going to say is that he's looking after his people better than the West are looking after their people.
Yeah, because all the trade embargoes imposed on Russia didn't work for Russia. Russia's like not a super economy.
Russia were doing great from it. It's like Russia are having no
Yeah,
problems getting food in. The prices haven't gone up because the thing is, hello, welcome. Skates. I don't know. I'm not being full, Dave, but I'm talking about real life stuff. What's on the ground right now, and I can only tell you from a,
yeah.
obviously the bigger picture. If you just constantly look into the bigger picture, you'll go insane. I'm talking about what's happening right now, and we are
Yeah.
looking at $12 a gallon for gas, and they've now put the sanctions are put on Russia. All Russia are doing now is they're not
Making money.
they're not buying foreign currency. They can't
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
I'm not picking a side. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying, Dave. I don't pick sides. I'm just saying what it is at the moment, what I'm seeing. And
But
this,
what?
this is the facts of the matter is that it force them to only deal in ruble. And it's pointless them having a load of ruble if they can't use it. So then, hello to Maradon. So that what they're doing now is they're saying, right, if you want to buy from us, you will buy in ruble because it's pointless giving us your currency because we can't spend it. And all it's done is exactly what's happening right now.
Okay, well, let's say this. Let's go back a bit further now. This is why I'm saying what's going on now is the fruits.
Yeah.
Because the seeds have been planted. If you look way back when I think there was an Arab uprising, yeah, there was somebody that was trying to speak out. I'm not going to call his name because I don't want any trouble.
No,
But
just say it, who?
he was a colonel out there, right? And
Gaddafi.
if you want to call him, but
Saddam
look,
Hussein.
no, you said it, Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, right, okay. How you
Well,
doing tomorrow?
Gaddafi, right, ain't done nothing.
No, I know.
Okay, and what he done that got him killed was he was trying to set a new way of buying the oil. He was trying to set up a new currency. I know one of the players was Africa. Did you know
Right,
about this? I'm not going to talk too much about it because this is bad.
yeah.
But they were just basically going to get away from buying it from the currency was petro. Is it still petrodollars?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah,
So that they were going to form a new way because these guys play like Gaddafi had a lot of oil. He had a hell of a lot of oil,
yeah.
and
They want
they
him gone. They want
oh
anyone gone who isn't
well
totally
all of a sudden Gaddafi and his people needed liberation.
exactly. Anyone that's been painted by the mainstream media as
Um,
evil and
I totally lost my thought there.
it's
There
all
was a
right.
reason.
He was trying to liberate his people and he was trying to share his wealth with the people, and they turned him into this evil dictator and bumped him off. Is that
I
what you're
think
trying to say?
no. I think my point is where we're at now is because of the debt that they owe. Because isn't it because of the oil that they want him to pay in dollars? The WEF. What's his actual debt about? Is it oil?
Whose debt? Who's you know about
Putin,
Putin?
Russia,
No,
Russia.
not debt. No, it's not debt. They don't have any debt. Their economy's doing that well. They have no debt.
No. There's some money that he owes.
Right.
As a nation, they owe money.
No, they don't.
There is because he couldn't pay it because they wouldn't accept his currency.
No, what he's talking about is buying in new stuff. So they import and export. So when they
Oh, you're correct. Sorry.
he doesn't owe any money, the economy's doing well. So when he wants to buy something in, like a commodity or whatever,
Yeah,
he's not allowed to, he can't use the Swift banking system. So he's
they
left.
want dollars. They
Sorry.
want dollars. They want dollars. He can
Yeah,
only buy in dollars, but
no,
he
but
can't get any dollars because there's an embargo on him.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that when he's selling stuff, people
Mm.
were giving him their own currency. They were giving him dollars or pounds or whatever country were buying from Russia, because Russia
Oh,
are a
man.
huge exporter. They were buying in their currency. But because he's not allowed to spend anywhere, and the SWIFT banking system, which is owned by, all the Rothschilds and everything else, he's he's saying to people, if you want to buy from us, you will buy in ruble, because we're only allowed to spend ruble. It's pointless you giving us your dollars if we can't actually spend it, because you won't
Yeah.
let us use the system. So then there's more
He's,
rubles being
he's
pumped
pushed
into
that.
the economy, which
He's
is,
pushed that economy. Yeah, which is screwing us.
yeah, we are suffering now because of the decisions taken by the Western globalist
Indeed.
government. All of the
Indeed.
lockdowns and everything else, they've been chipping away, they've been printing money, and now the sanctions are the tipping point. And and then everybody, let's blame Russia for this. No, let's blame the decisions taken by our leaders, who are being influenced by all of these non-democratic think tanks and foundations, which is what we're going to be doing a series on, because
But hence this now we come back to circle, because this is why I said it was a bad thing that them stones got blown up, because the first warning, population control to 500 million, man.
well, they could have blew them up because they wanted, for example, they could have blew them up because they didn't, it had turned into this truther thing where whenever anyone tried to red pill anybody, they'd say, right, okay, look at the Georgia Guidestones, what are they? And they'd show them and then say, wow. So it could be a case of they'd taken away that from the truthers so that we didn't have that. But on the other hand, it's actually brought it to the forefront. Now people are talking about the Guidestones. So I don't know. I honestly, I'm not going to pretend that I know, because I don't. All I
No,
know
it's not.
is something
It was
smells
just
wrong here.
it was just your opinion. Like I said, all it was. You remember I said, is do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing
I
that
mean,
it's gone? It's gone.
oh, I think it's a good thing it's gone, even though I'm not sure whether I believe how it went or anything. I was a
Yeah.
bit suspicious at first. My laptop's about to die. I was a bit Prince. Do you know Tamara, dear? Oh well, Tamara. Sorry,
Hello.
not there's Tams and there's Tamara. I don't want to get people confused. It's all right, Tams, love. You definitely come back, sweetheart. You'll like it here. We're all a bit nuts. You got to be nuts though, otherwise you won't do well. Almost no one in
Or
America
hi.
even knew they existed. I know, and here as well. You know
Really? Really? It was pretty big in my time, man.
what? When you were there,
Well,
everything's
no,
done.
no, when I was the hidden underbelly. Even before that, man.
Okay, Tams, love.
I
Well,
guess I guess maybe it was something that we all talked about.
yeah. Well, was you in the truther community? Or were you talking about with average Joes?
I was in the truther community.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying that everyone knew about it. David
No,
Bruce,
I'm not saying no,
your
no.
average Joe on the street, doesn't know
Yeah,
about it. See?
yeah. I suppose I have spoken to average Joes on the streets who
Yeah.
hadn't really heard of it. So yeah.
You're talking in your own little echo chamber.
Yeah, yeah, I suppose so. Because I remember when I used to talk to people, even my friends, that I was, you know, into and doing, and they just didn't get it.
Yeah, exactly. If you're normal friends, then no, they won't. Like
Yeah.
normies.
No, I don't like to call them normies. They're just
Well,
like they just don't get it. You just don't get it, man.
no. But thank you for coming in, Prince of Peeps. If you know Tamara, then you're a good egg. Thank you. We've had quite a few new people coming in. The Nazis won the war, says
Mm.
Mike AP53.
Yeah, I
Um,
did. I
I
did a
don't
video. I did a video where they found the coin.
find the who.
Never mind. I'm playing. Well,
They've
I'm not
censored
playing.
that comment because I can't see it in my chat, but I can see it here. YouTube have censored that because you've used the NA.
Oh, oh dear.
Yeah, I can't see that on my chat. Let me just filter it. Yeah, I can see it now. I had to filter it. Okay, so good, Tamara. That's good to know. Well, thank you for coming in. Yeah, Dave's talking about average people, like like
No,
normal.
I get it. No, I get it. Sorry, I get it.
It's all right. It's okay. Don't worry.
You know, when you're in that, you kind of think, because I think with the power of, but not everybody's into conspiracies. So there you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, exactly. What was that then? Was that Lucy? Right, I'm gonna go because I'm I'm really tired and my
Sorry.
laptop's dead.
Okay.
So this stream where I'm interviewing this guy about it's some sort of cult where they worship this guy who lived in the 1700s who could see planets with different aliens on. He wants us to. I'm going to interview him. So are you up for that then?
It should be a hoot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think?
I've got to give him some dates. Anything from the 1st of August onwards. So what sort of day is better for you? On a weekend or in the
Right.
week? What?
In the week it's good.
Have you got any holiday or anything that in that month? You're going away soon, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know when though.
You can't go and leave me then.
Oh,
So you're not sure?
no. What I'll do, no doubt, is I'll have my thing there because I still have a little look around on holiday. So as long as the Wi-Fi is good where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll throw some dates at him then. This dude. Do you know what? I think, David, there's something definitely not right with that. I agree. You don't see the top of it, do you? Get well soon, Bellykins. Yeah, are you poorly again?
No.
I think he's better now. I think it was his reaction. Right, yes, it's very late. It's
Yeah. I'm very If you're still thinking that, I'm cool. Everything's cool.
Yeah, he's all right now. He's just stoned.
Yeah.
Good night. It's 4:20. Good night, Arakod. The slot in the top stone is just like Babylonian bubble. Yeah, you're right, Dave. You're right. I said from the start, didn't I? Something doesn't smell right with this. I'm on holiday the week after next. Oh, brilliant. Maybe one day you can come up on my show, Eric. I'm going to do an open panel soon. I don't know what day, though. It's just completely 420.
Oh no, I am. I am. I got a cold that lasted a day, but it's
Oh, okay. Hay fever? Could it be hay fever?
oh no, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Started off with a sore throat. You know those ones.
Oh, that's a bit shit. Yeah, yeah. I
But that
had that the other day and then it didn't come to anything. I had it for a few days actually.
Yeah, see, mine was one day, and then like this is just the aftermath. I get just a little bogged up at nights, but nowhere near that sore throat, ain't it?
I think it's the spraying. Like I'm gonna be putting a video out. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I've got to edit it all of some of the crazy shit that I've been witnessing with this spraying. I'm just like, what the hell? Have you been seeing it where you are? Because
What's spraying, like the spraying in the sky?
yeah,
It ain't been too bad. It's always, I tell you, the best time. This is why one blessed thing out of the lockdown. Can I say?
yeah,
Okay, one of the blessed thing about that is the planes. They weren't flying, so you had clear skies, man.
yeah. But then they start. Well, not for long though. It's
But
all right,
that
Tamara, darling.
it doesn't matter. We had that moment once again.
Yeah, we did. We did. But yeah,
Even when I saw them starting to fly in the sky, I thought, "Oh man, that's bad."
do you follow Midnight Rider? Oh, I don't think so.
I do. I like Midnight Rider for men.
I don't even know what that is.
Sounds like an aftershave.
But it's been a long day, man, all the way to Liverpool and back. Oh, thank you, other side.
All right. Well,
Um,
yeah, I'm down for that interview.
So if I do a stream, when did you want to join us on the one when I do it for the WEF? Is that one?
No, the guy who's in a cult.
But didn't you say you also wanted to do the talk
Sorry.
about WEF as well, the research, the Guidestones that I found the links to all the eugenicists. You wanted to join that as well, didn't you?
No, because that I don't know about, and I'll be interested in that.
Okay, because I found some really interesting link. I did touch upon it last night, no, not last night. I didn't stream last night. The night before last, and really interesting. So I'll be delving into that a little bit more as well. So, right, guys, laptop's dead. I'm hungry. I'm tired, and yeah.
All right, man.
Have a lovely sleep, underbelly.
I'm gonna go. Yes. It's been a gorgeous day. So can I say good night to everyone?
Yeah, can you do your thing if you can?
I wasn't. I'll just say this to you guys though. Anyways, man, it's been nice hanging out with you. Sorry for those who I offended, and thank you to just thank you to all of you. Even the ones I offended. You made it interesting. So thank you. But God bless you all, man. And I'm gonna leave because Penny needs to go. So good. Until next time, stay blessed and keep safe. Yeah, I got it.
Did it. Good night, Mr. Hidden Underbelly. Please
Good night.
subscribe.
No, please don't.
And support
No,
the Hidden Underbelly. Thank you to everyone who subscribes.
Please don't. Oh yeah, okay then, man. Good night.
Good night, mate. Lots of love. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Right, okay. Can you just say another thank you? Is that Jack? No. To Sid on the Net and the Carter crew for helping out. We rescued a bunny today, so I want to say a big. He's not awake, is he? Is he? I want to say, I don't want to wake Jack up. A big thank you to Sid on the Net and to thank you. Put telly on, please, and the Carter crew. Thank you so much. I will make a short video tomorrow on the new bunny, but we've been and rescued a baby bunny today. We did a 6-hour, 5.5, 6-hour round trip across the other side of the country to help this little girl, this little white bunny. So we will, test card, remember that? We will update you all tomorrow. I have pinned the link for the PayPal. If anybody wants to help, it really would help. We've got to get her neutered, vaccinated, checked over. It costs us £100 in fuel. Sid helped and the Carter crew. Thank you so much to anyone who can help out with this little bun. Yeah, and obviously memberships help as well. So thank you for joining us. I will be live probably tomorrow night, if not the next day. Yeah, he's really helped out Tamara, honestly. He's such a sweetheart. Yeah, she's so cute, isn't she? I will try and... Tamara, honestly, darling, you don't have to, sweetheart. How old was the bunny? But thank you. I don't know. I think she's only about 12 weeks, 11, 12 weeks old. I'm not sure. She's only a little thing. She's very hot. She's very hot and bothered. So she's settling in tonight. So anyway, love you guys. Lots of love, night, and I will see you all, if not tomorrow, the next night. But I will be doing a Down the Rabbit Hole, and we'll be starting off with the World Economic Forum, and then we'll be going on to the Fabian Society and seeing what these organisations are all about. And then we can link them all up and see whose fingers in whose pots. Anyway, good night. Thank you to Mr. Underbelly. Thank you to Gary for telling us his story. Thank you to Paz for falling asleep and giving us a laugh. And thank you to everybody in chat for being awesome. Thank you, Tamara, sweetheart. I love you, darling. And all the new people that came in and all the regulars and everybody in between. Thank you very much. And we'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Good night. Bye. Good night, lovely Tim. Night, Bogey. All of you. Love yous all. Night.